got good news. You see, there's no need to wonder where your God is, because he's right here! And he's fresh out of mercy.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Xadlly. I'm your, favorite digital imp, maybe? I don't know. You're here to hang out. I'm here to play some video games. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I really don't know what I'm doing. How are you doing? I'm about to ask, it's been 50 minutes. Where were you? Definitely not addicted to that Uma Musume fucking derby game. That would be silly. Hello, Holly? Hunter, I'm so sorry. I forgot you worked the night shift. I hope he snatched the phone out of my hands, but it started ringing before I could hit the hang up button. I mean, we wake you up. Go back to sleep. It's fine. I was up anyway. Why did you want to call me? The girls and I are getting lunch and thought you might want to join us. It could be a good opportunity for you to go out in public and build up some more self-confidence. Holly, I spent the better past of last night slithering around a crowded theme park as a scantily clad snake girl. I'm not lacking in self-confidence. What, you're a monster girl now? Maybe? What does shapeshifting count as? It depends. What's your base form? Human? I think. You just woke up, right? Did you wake up as a snake or a human? Human? Usually you shift into your base form when you sleep. That's why I often doze off in the bathtub. Don't worry, it's not connected to any plumbing. I learned the lesson the hard way. I bought one of those freestanding baths with claw feet. It's pretty comfy. Anyway, are you free right now? We could go to the room. What the hell was that? It's the mine. They've been throwing up shields all day. We came down to the beach to have a look, but it's way too loud down here. If we eat lunch here, we'll all go deaf. Shields, what do you mean? The magical shield? So when they set up air bubbles to the mining site? I was hoping it'd be a mermaid mine, but retrofitting mining equipment to make it work underwater would probably cost a fortune. I'm here with your sister, Elfie. Zara's here too. Do you want to meet us at the beach so you can see these shields yourself? And then we'll go somewhere for lunch? Sure thing. Can you just give me a minute to get changed? No problem. We'll see you soon. Wow, I can hear it from here. Oh, come on in. Oh, is the last VOD not up? Let me fix that, because I thought I put it up. Sometimes when I push setup on those, they do not get set up. Content. Let's see. Video producer, video collections. Boop. Boop. I did it a bunch apparently since the last one, because one of them was at the back of peak. And then we're doing today right now, so there we go. Yay, come on in. It really is a stream, a pain at times, but we all make mistakes. Speaking of which, my biggest mistake. Well, if I'm meeting the girls for brunch, then I should probably wear something sexy. It seems like a lot of effort to get into right after waking up, but they'll tear into me if I don't make an effort. Now, what should I wear? For your entertainment purposes, I suffered. I went back in time. I played hours and hours of the minigame just to get this outfit. Just for this one moment. So here we go. We're gonna go meet up with all the other sexy girls and hope that they don't, and hope they aren't mean about this. Just the confidence in walking out as Snake Girl. Mm. Don't mind me. I'm having a little snack because I wanted an apple and I couldn't stop myself. And if I didn't get the apple now, there was a good chance I would get up and go get the apple midstream, unable to stop myself. Jimmy. So there won't be any clearance sales? Also, the audio's not working. There we go. Okay, that fixes that. Nope, I've got a buyer lined up. I will run a closing down sale on the last day, but I lose money on anything that's below 40% of the RRP. What about the gaming accessories, chairs and headsets and things? Headsets are pre-sold. There wasn't much of a margin in them anyway, but I'm out of luck on the gaming chairs. The buyer wasn't interested. Gaming chairs really were popular a few years ago, but then they started getting all of the negative media attention because office chairs were slightly better. As a doctor, please stop eating apples. We need the money. I'm gonna eat like 20 more apples now. Oh my gosh, when I showed it to Danny and she died. Chat got to see that. But that was like part of like a side thing for a save I didn't have that had different like choices that were made. That I wanted to show them, so I loaded it. I had to go back and torture myself. Well, it's not torture, it was really fun. Mostly the torture was trying to avoid getting noodles thrown at my head for messing up orders. But I'm really, really good at the cooking minigame now. Can I buy one for $100? Doctors need the money. We can't afford to give the money. Sure can. I'll give you one of my top-of-the-line models. It'll free up some space in the storage unit. Do you have any color preferences? Pink or light purple? And you sell those little stream deck thingies that make the fun sound effects? Are you pivoting to gaming streaming, Alfie? I thought you were raking in with your hot tub content. I've been banned from the platform, but my old account was registered under Amfitho. Now my name is legally Alfred again. I can sign back up. Amafitho. But I'm gonna have to actually make gaming content now. I don't really have the equipment for it. Come swing by the store after this, at the very least. I can sell you some items at cost. I've got all sorts of streaming doodads. But are you sure this is a good idea? I don't think there's a whole lot of money in streaming. People spend more money getting their equipment set up than they earn from their streams. A very true fact. Most people don't have a rack like mine. My fans will find me. It's fine. We're chilling. We're vibing. Oh, here we go. We get to ruin everyone's day / make them have, like, minor existential crises. Let's go. Are you starting up streaming again, Alfie? What's wrong with the job I got you at Coffee Shrine? Nothing. I like Coffee Shrine, but when I'm at home playing video games, I might as well monetize my free time. Always be hustling, Hunter. It's sad that the world has come to this. Are you stealing my look, Hunter? No, you don't wear a bunny girl costume. I used to, back in the day. I wore it everywhere. But they were different times back then. I was topless more times than I can count. What? Siren's Point is a bit more liberal than Accent City. No one cares about public nudity in that town, but the bunny girl motif used to be my thing. Did you also possess Hunter, did you also possess reality-bending disco powers? No? This is what we wore to go hang out. See, it's not the same thing at all. You were a sexy bunny girls, whereas I am able to perceive the thin and only vaguely thought-out fabric that binds our entire world together. Space and time are nothing but a construct, Zara. What's canon and what's non-canon is entirely dependent upon the viewpoint of the receiver. Nothing is fixed, everything is malleable. The very rules of reality can be changed on a whim. She's just staring at me. Are you okay? I don't think I should wear this bunny girl costume anymore, Zara. I just had an existential crisis. Well, that's definitely loud. I know, right? I used to have cat ears that I miss dearly, but I'm very glad I don't have enhanced hearing right now. Hey, Holly, how's the magic show? That can wait. Look at you! Hunter, I am very proud of you. It takes a hell of a lot of confidence to go outside in a bunny girl costume. This is a rite of passage that all gender event guys must go through, and I admire you for tackling this so early on in your journey. A rite of passage? People don't actually go out dressed like this normally, do they? Sure they do. Pandorize Club hosts a bunny girl night every year. It always draws a massive crowd. Everyone in the support group is required to go. It's hard to feel self-conscious when wearing feminine clothing, when you're already gone out in public as a sexy bunny girl. And here you are doing this on day 2. A nightclub full of bunny girls? That can't be good for the space-time continuum. I might have to bring that up with Kitty. What's canon and uncanon is determined by the writer of the stories. Give me more fanfiction. Give me Xadlly fanfiction. Go. Do it. Man, they're not waiting long between spellcasts, are they? They'll have doubled the size of the city by the end of the day at this rate. And the Sisters of Nereid aren't exactly known for their restraint. Cast spells first, deal with consequences later is their motto. That crazy bitch, Nermitis, is going to get us all killed. Nermitis? I suppose her name isn't common knowledge anymore. She goes by Galati now, but Nermitis is the true leader of the Sisters of Nereid. So why the name change? She changed it after she literally stole one of my closest friends from me. They teamed up and used fusion magic to save the city together during the last crisis, but then they both decided to fuse together long term. Note to self, bunny girls cause distortions to the space-time continuum confirmed. Oh shit, so your friend is completely gone? Essentially. Apparently she's still in there, and there's video footage of her consenting to the fusion magic, but something about it is really off. They're evil witches, for crying out loud. Mind control magic is a real thing, and that's what the last crisis was all about. So, you think Nermites used mind control magic to absorb your friend and transform into Galati? Yep, pretty much no one else believes me. I couldn't find a single lawyer prepared to take on my case. Public perception of these witches is really positive, even though one of their former members was the reason we had a mind control crisis in the first place. But somehow that gets a free pass. Now they've saved the city from the Galatesians, and they're teaming up with the mayor's office to end the economic crisis and make a boatload of money. And the Sisters of Nereid don't have altruistic goals, Hunter. This is all part of some nefarious plan to transform all sentient beings into their mind-controlled slaves. Or something equally bad. I don't know what they're up to, but it's not good. And with the mayor's office protecting them, there's not a whole lot I can do. Damn, I knew the witches were probably evil, but kidnapping and absorbing people? That's really messed up. I'm sorry about your friend, Holly. Is there a way to get them back? I'm looking into it, but don't tell anyone. I said that, alright? The Sisters of Nereids have every government official in their back pocket. They've got eyes everywhere. So you think they're planning something evil with this shield expansion? Oh yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely nefarious. It might just be for money. There's big bucks in the mining industry, and Scorelight is a hot new commodity. The city is going to make a fortune from this. Maybe they offered Pandarai a big mining contract in exchange for transporting the city down to the Bight. It could be about money. Or maybe they're going to sacrifice us all in some sort of big ritual. Now that I think about it, the so-called sheltered cities are arranged in a suspiciously circle arrangement. It very well could be a giant ritual circle. That's honestly a pretty big concern. I should probably check that out next time I go out into the Bight. You're the expert on ritual circles, Holly. What sort of things should I be looking out for? I don't know, magic runes and stuff? I'm not an expert on ritual circles. But didn't you study them after you were transformed into a woman by a ritual circle you stumbled upon deep in the woods? Oh yeah! I didn't get to study it much. It was raining that night, and by the time I gathered myself, most of the circle had been washed away in the rain. I thought we'd get a good view of the Sisters of Nereid from here, but all I can see is their magic force fields going up. It's pretty, but I can't really make out what they're doing. They seem to be using this old ruined city as a base camp. The shield started there, then they linked up with the city, and now they're pushing outwards for those underwater mountains. I take it that's where they're going to mine the Scorelight? But we're underwater, so wouldn't there be more minerals in the big chasms? Not the mountains because they're deeper. Doesn't the... Stop. Don't you just say they started out in an old ruined city? Yeah, that one right over there. It's just to the right of the palm tree at the end of the jetty. There's a bit crumbly pillar that's pretty easy to spot from here. Holy shit, that's right near Atlantis. Atlantis? Long story, but Atlantis is a real city, and there might just be some extremely dangerous magical technology down there. The city itself is sealed, and it looks like these shields they're setting up are actually moving away from the inner city, but they've also started casting magic in what I think are the outskirts of the old city. Oh, they're after a doomsday weapon. I knew they brought the city down here for a reason. I don't know, they're going the wrong way. You don't need to bring a whole city down here to break into Atlantis. I nearly got in on my own, and I'm just a powerless mermaid. Me admitting I'm a mermaid on, like, day 3 or 4. Mining equipment being that close to Atlantis is a very big concern now. I might have to talk to Tabitha. Maybe we can convince them to move the mine somewhere else? If you tell the city about ancient doomsday weapons, the first thing they'll do is send people in to claim it for themselves. You know, that's a
Hydration
good
is the
point.
key to performance.
Hydrate! I can do that. So, Combusty, I'll go ahead and explain this game to you. This is called Help, I'm a Mermaid. I was a police officer named Hunter. I specialize in conflict de-escalation, so I'm not an armed officer. And after my second night on the force, or on my way to my second night of the force, the city was attacked by invading, invaders, and they fucked up the city really good. And over the course of events, I had to go out into the water, because we're currently in an underwater city, and reactivate an ancient generator so that the shield would stay powered up. And then I ended up waking up the next day as a mermaid, or a girl. And I've slowly progressed to more girl. So yeah, this is a game where I became a girl. That's the gist of it. I'm also trying to solve a mystery and doing puzzles. That's a good point. Maybe if we don't draw any attention to the city, they won't notice. Although that's hardly a long-term solution, Tabitha, and I might need to go back down there again. Hey, can we go, like, somewhere else already? I'm getting bored, and that loud noises are doing my head in. Let's get out of here. We'll continue this discussion later, okay, Hunter? Don't talk about the witches in front of the others, especially your sister. I think she still wants to get back with them. Don't worry, I know when to keep my mouth shut. I'm still in the bunny girl outfit. So, there I am, being forced to try in a bikini despite being turned into a woman the day earlier, when guess who suddenly walks by? No way! That's right, Martin S. Xadlly. And this was back when he was still a bad bugger, and he was supposed to be in prison. What did you do? I did what any police officer would do in a situation like that. I grabbed my stun gun and gave chase. Oh, I do remember this, actually. This was back when Revier Mar had a pink bunny for a mascot, and he broke his arm. No, Martin did that. Although I think, in the excitement of things, I may have stepped on him. But I checked up on them later, and they were fine. It was just a sprain. Anyway, I tracked down Martin, blasted him with a stun blast, and only then did I realize I was still wearing a bikini. It was a long walk back through the mall, let me tell you. Was blasting with a stun gun really necessary, Holly? He was a violent criminal. He'd been armed before, and I wasn't taking any chances. Unfortunately, he was one of the first people released under those new age hippie rehab laws. You're in an armed standoff with police one day, then you're back on the street the next. Martin S. Xadlly wound up founding an extremely successful business that brings people back from the dead. He's literally the perfect example of how rehabilitation approach works. Well, it didn't work right away. Him and his gang were arrested 3 more times that week. And if he hadn't died, he'd have faced a much harsher sentence for blowing up that cruise ship. So did Martin turn good in the long run? Apparently so. By the way, I let the dev know you're streaming. If his schedule, he might show up. Aw, that would be sweet. I like this game. I was curious, and I couldn't help it, because I was like, I kind of just want to be a girl. And the game was like, can they avoid becoming a girl? I'm like, and then it said, no. I was like, I'm in. Apparently so, but most of his old cronies are still committing crimes every week, and a few of them wound up being domestic terrorists. This new system doesn't work, Hunter. We should be locking people up and keeping them off the streets. I'm with Holly with the people who are extremely dangerous, but at the same time, there's some people that it seems to be working on. You can't lock people up indefinitely, Holly, not when people are literally immortal now. These people are all going to be around 100 years from now. You can't lock them up forever. My store was broken into twice last week, Hunter. Crime is getting worse. Exactly. That's why we need a new approach. I've only been here a week, but I already think I'm starting to make a difference. I'm not against trying new things, but I'm not sure treating prison as a revolving door is a good idea either. They're expanding the city. Maybe they could build some sort of cool underwater prison. Oh yeah? Because exposing people to the horrors of the bite is definitely going to make them sane and stable individuals on their release. Holly, you sound just like my partner Ember did. Did you ever work with her? No? Really? You didn't cross paths at any point? Nope. Different apartments. Anyway, what do you think of your coffee? The terrarium makes a great cappuccino. They use filtered water to reduce the amounts of sediments present. I'm a bit sensitive to these types of things, but don't you agree they taste better than other coffee joints? Oh yeah, this is a great coffee. It's much better than the brew we sell at Coffee Shrine, but you're paying for the ambience there, so it's not really a fair comparison. I actually have a story of my own. On my first shift, I stopped a robbery here, and I used non-violent techniques too. You got lucky. Nope, an Octopus girl was assaulting the chef, and I was advised to simply shoot them with my stun gun. Except it turned out they weren't the aggressor after all. The chef had stolen from her. Was binding them up with tentacles and pinning them on the roof the right course of action? No. But because of my conflict de-escalation training, I was able to defuse the situation safely. You could have just shot them all and sorted it out at the police station. Stun guns aren't lethal, Hunter. I always carry a semi-automatic one so I can target multiple hostiles at once. It gets the job done much quicker. They come in semi-automatic? Are you sure you haven't worked with Ember? You two have pretty much the exact same approach to hostile situations. And you're both elementals too? It's just a weird coincidence. Yeah, but... Huh? What did she... Whoa, was that Chloe from Max Heart Mornings? Where? I need her autograph. It sells for $200 online, and I want to buy some new shoes. I know. I've got some games in my car she can sign. Quick, she bolted out the door. Hunter, it was great to catch up with you, but we gotta go. We'll do this again later, alright? I'll see you at the game store later, Hunter. Bye. Huh. Chloe was doing her best to keep a low profile there, but I guess it's hard to do when you're famous? No one seemed to notice she put a note in my drink, though, so I guess I should give her some credit. This is a little bit damp, but I think I can make it out. 45 Schwann Street, 4 p.m. Come alone. Is that it? Is there anything written on the back? No. I had a feeling Chloe might make contact with me soon, but after she ran that puff piece on Pandarai, I started to have my doubts. Maybe she heard something scandalous in that VIP meeting, but she needs more evidence before she can run her story. I've got some time until then. Maybe I should head to Coffee Shrine and see how the girls are doing. I think the first order of business is putting actual pants on. It's a new day. Is there new clothes available? Oh, hey. I can talk to one of the other characters. Sup? Hey, Bonnie. What are you doing here? Me, I'm just killing time after work. I don't usually have a lot to do at this time of day. I wonder if Bonnie would like a job at Coffee Shrine. Hey, Bonnie. Do you want to work at Coffee Shrine for me? Bonnie, you want a job? I've been down that road before. I'm interested, but I don't work with someone cute-aligned. Are you at quality level? Sorry, Hunter, but you haven't embraced the cute lifestyle. It's a no from me. Okay, I'll go become magically cute. Give me a second. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh no, I guess I have to go work. Hey, Hunter. Hey, Zara, how's it going? You look really tired. Are you okay? I spent a good part of last night running around underground tunnels. I'm pretty wrecked. Did you get trapped in one of those death games? Nadarai from Accent Apeo was talking about them earlier. People go missing and are forced to fight to the death all the time now. That has to be an urban myth. The police would know about it. They're just messing with you. She was right about the big secret research laboratories beneath them all. I wasn't trapped in a giant maze or anything. I was just stuck working a crappy shift at horror halls. The police got called into the crowd, do crowd control for Mayor Pandarai. Hello, come on in. How are you doing? My name's Xadlly. Have a seat, relax. We're currently enjoying Help. I'm turning into a mermaid. Chat made me get the bunny girl outfit, and I haven't had a chance to switch out of it yet. But I need to go become cute so I can get Bonnie to work for me at Coffee Shrine. There's a lot going on. That's rough. I'm pretty beat, but I should be right to work. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Let me know if you need a break. Are we doing American? Are we doing the EU titles yet? Or are we good? Level 5. Golf game, I can just immediately reject. That's not a game. DC Steel. Insectivirus. Insectivirus. $17? It looks right. Damage case, no manual. Discovery service? Yay! I got that right. Disco Dance Dynasty. Seal for this one is Japan. $6. You're not giving me Friday Night Footy that's that busted. Oh, $18. Let's see. Japanese title. Japanese text. No disc. Reject. The Great Emu War. Disc is pretty bad. Is that still fixable? No, that's a reject. Okay. Pub crawl. Do I just reject that one? Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mammoth Mall, I can reject. Disco Dance Disco. Is that actually a title? No, it is not. I can reject that one. That's not too bad. It's $6, and there's no manual, and it just needs to be resurfaced. No, I messed up on that last one. I was so close. Come on in. Let's see. Alright, I think I got it. You mastered the coffee machine? Sure did. The lever here controls how frothy the milk is, and this one controls the temperature. If you pull it all the way to the bottom, it starts a small fire, so you want to leave it right around the middle. It starts a small fire? I think it's to do with the different types of milk you can use. Cow milk, oat milk, octopus milk, almond milk. I think there might be a few more I'm missing, like skim and gluten-free. I made a little reference image and stuck it next to the lever, so I should be good now. Although the less that's said about coffee roastiness, the better. Roasting. Are you sure that's the right word? There's all these different settings for how long you want to roast the beans for. It accounts for things like the diameter of the coffee beans, what variety there, are they regular coffee beans or octopus coffee beans? What? Every online manual said it's not worth the hassle, just to set it to standard and no one will be able to tell the difference, so I'm ready to serve coffee now. That means you'll be on your own, Hunter. I won't be able to screen out the EU games anymore. Are you sure you can handle 3 regions? Of course, the JP region was tricky because of the different case art, but European games should be easy. They're all in English. That's precisely the problem, Hunter. Leave it with me, I'm a master at this now. I say, having made one mistake, and now I feel like I've been defeated. Okay, but I have enough money. That I can... Hunter, there you are. This is pretty good. Hey Yua, I'm a bit tired, but I'm ready to get cooking. How's it looking today? It's busy as usual, and I couldn't care less if you tried. Make yourself a coffee and get to work. Hey. You could at least be a bit friendlier. I don't have to work here. Seriously? Hi Hunter, how was your day? So far so good. You know, aside from the whole gender bending curse thing. I'm glad to hear it. My day has been long and exhausting, and I could really use some help in the kitchen. Could you please come back here before I throw a bowl of noodles at your head? Ugh, let's just get to work. Don't give me that look. I was polite. I said please. I'm just gonna shake my head. I can be... adorable? What's this one put me at? Oh, that's what I need. Boom. Alright, stage 5. How hard could it be? Crab. I ruined the food. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I miscounted. Put the crab, thick noodles, boil. My first time making crab. Finish? Now I have to fry it. Add oil, medium heat, and flip twice. And then mayo, soy sauce. I clicked the wrong one. I'm bad at this. Okay, let's see. Well, I've gotten overwhelmed and panicked. I'm gonna... Oh, I heard her yell. I heard the yell, and I know there's noodles coming my way now. Poop, dispense. Some kind of strange crab. Poop. Okay, orange boom. Crab. Start this back here. Dispense. I might be able to get a single drink. Ha! She's gonna kill me. Oh, I guess this is how I become a zombie. Oh no, I forgot to put ice in the... I forgot to put ice in the cup. Oh. I'm dead. So, I wait till it's green? Because orange is too ready? Ha ha ha. Ah, she's gonna kill me. I've never failed this bad. Oh, she still gave me 50 bucks. She's gonna end me, though. Some kind of crab struggle. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am so bad at that. Back. I'll eventually get this. Okay. That takes care of one thing. Let's see, noodles, start the boil, come back over here, cup, orange, ice, dispense. I had to manually set the drink disposal is diabolical. Oh, dang it. It's a good thing she doesn't get mad at me for ruining food separately, because, I'm really good at that part. It's a good thing I'm so damn cute right now. This is, the cooking minigame is probably, the cooking minigame is probably my favorite one. And I'll eventually get it. Adding something new to the routine just... Oh. I failed one thing this time. I'll do better this next time. I want to know more about this world, though. There's so many questions, but I can play more games and figure out the answers. I don't like cooking these tentacle crabs, Eula. Why not? That noise they make when you crack their shell open and their little eyes? I don't think we should be eating this. Have you tried one? No, and I'm not sure I could bring myself to. Don't be a wuss. Here, taste this. Oh, well, that's really good. I've never eaten anything like it. And now you can see why Taco Kani is a bestseller. Tentacle crabs are the new chicken. People are using them in everything. I kind of want to eat some more. Go for it. My contacts can source Taco Kani in bulk for dirt cheap. I pay less than 30 cents a crab. Why are they so cheap? Trade secret? I get all of my ingredients really cheap, so don't feel afraid to cook extras. All that matters is getting food to the customers as quickly as possible. Take our next dish, the Tentacle Special. It requires a whole lot of steps, and one wrong move, the whole thing is ruined. Yikes. So just cook two. If you make a mistake, you got a backup, and if you wind up with 2 finished dishes, then you can hand out the next one as soon as the order comes in. But what about food wastage? If no orders come in, then won't we have to throw away perfectly good food? It's not wasted. Why do you think my supplier can give me Taco Kani for such a small amounts of money? We feed them all the discarded crabs. Oh, I feel less bad about throwing away all those ruined dishes now. Don't feel bad at it. You're actually doing really well. If you can master this final dish, then you've got the whole menu covered. Good luck, Hunter. You're gonna need it. I'm gonna die. This is how I die? Why do all these things have tentacles in it? Stop walking away from me. So this tentacle special, where did the tentacles come from? Just gone. Stop walking away from me when I ask important questions. This is a valid thing to ask. Let's figure this out. Okay, crab, go for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish. Put this start on. I don't have anything else currently up and running, but I know there's going to be more things. Oh. That's why you do 2. So it needs to be in the green. If it's orange, I fail. Wait. No? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay. I'm smart. Make stupid mistake. Damn it, I wasn't quick enough. I'll get it eventually. It's the other way around. Orange is good. Ah. Orange is good. Okay, orange is good. Ah. Thank you for letting me know, because I'm bad at this. But it's fun. Okay, orange is good. Orange is good. And I can't click finish on this one. I have to click the pot.
Got it memorized?
Finish. Oh, thank you for the follow. Boop, 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 dun, 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 dun. I failed 3 orders. She's gonna kill me. Okay, so orange is good. Orange is good. Okay. Oh, stage 6 is there. Okay. 2 crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We got that going. I'm gonna need to do some other things. Green tea's been a common reoccurring one. Green. Okay. Next, grab, start that up. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Next time, I'll get fast enough. I'll be happy. So one of the things I found out that I really like is on this one, I found out I can just hit finish when it gets to the right spot. There's the drinks are up and running. I'm gonna have to do another crab probably. Okay, green tea dispense. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Ha! I didn't fill any orders this time. I do have overtime going, though, which is not great. But we're getting used to this. Yay! I did it! 3 stars! I got $120. I'm gonna save it. Okay, let's walk over real quick. Hey, look at me, I'm so cute. I can't consider an ambassador of the cute lifestyle. I also need money for rent. I'm not an ambassador of the cute lifestyle, but enjoy. Okay. Everything alright there, Amber? This coffee wasn't strong enough. Pandora stayed back for hours chatting with his donors, and I stayed up. I ended up staying back for additional 4 hours. I barely got any sleep. Oh, so you were near Pandora? Did he say anything odd? Odd? What do you mean? You know, odd things? I mean, he's a bit of a weirdo, but aside from the odd swear, I didn't hear a whole lot. I was posted too close to that horrible spinning spider ride. Every single person screamed when they wrote it. If I haven't suffered permanent ear damage, I'll be very surprised. Sounds rough. Hang in there, Ember. Thanks, mate.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Yay! I could use some water. Thank you very much. Check out my absolutely cute look. Isn't it nice? Where did you buy that, Hunter? It's stylish as fuck. Oh, you think so? The skirt's a bit too short for my liking, but I have to put on stockings to complete the ensemble when I usually can't be arsed. They're such a pain to get in. This is my third pair of stockings. I keep ripping them, but I think I've got the technique figured out. Yeah, nah, too much hassle for me, but I really like that top. Invite me out next time you go shopping, alright? I could use someone with your eye. Sure thing. I did it. Do you wanna... Hey Amber, do you want a job at Coffee Shrine? I do have experience working from there back in the day. But do you have enough experience being a manager? Have we spent enough time together? I don't know, mate. Outside of work, we haven't spent that much time together. It's a pass. Oh, maybe we should hang out more first? Are you up for hanging out, maybe? No. We haven't hung out enough yet. I'll have to figure that out. Hey Hunter, how'd your big theme park adventure go? It was a bust. I thought I might actually make some progress on our Pandora investigation, but it turned out to be a dead end. Really? What were you trying to do? I'll talk to you about it later. I trusted someone, but they let me down. I'm hoping they have a good reason for that, but I won't know until I meet with them. Can you tell me who this person is? I don't want to drag you into this one. This one's on me. Let it be known that I'll do anything for my employees, and that goes doubly true for you, Hunter. If this takes a turn, then come see me, alright? I'll do everything I can to help you. Thanks, Captain Necker. I appreciate it. Do you want to join? I can invite him. I gotta see what he says. I'm still figuring out the next Heartbeat event, Hunter. Come back later. Alright, fine. Hey, do you want a job at Coffee Shrine? No, my stats are too high and I'd break the entire minigame. No one wants a staff member with S for every category. No, I'll take Captain Neckari in a fucking hot maid dress. Yes, please. I think I would. Sorry, Hunter, the game is balance is more important. Maybe in the next game. No, curses. Hunter, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. You have? No, but you're here. There's something I want you to try. Here, it's a brand new transformation serum I cooked up. What does it do? It turns you into a cat girl. And why would I drink that? Because everyone wants to be a cat girl, Hunter. You've been a girl for ages now, but you still don't have cat ears. It's a crime against humanity. I've been a girl for less than a week. And yet, still no tail. Something needs to be done about that, Hunter. I'm not turning myself into a cat. Let's talk about something else. Oh, well, you're no fun. I don't know. He can break the fourth wall. Him and his daughter break the fourth wall all the time. And with the bunny costume on, I think I break the fourth wall? Or causality? Time stuff? I don't know. It's probably a bad idea. What, you're admiring my skirt? Among other things. Your legs look great, but your top really needs a boob window. What? A little hole cut in the fabric so we can see your cleavage. Don't cover those beauties up, Hunter. You should show them to the world. This wasn't a cheap top, Danny. I'm not cutting a hole in it. I'm just saying, I'd take your look from a 7 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. 7 out of 10? Why is my initial ranking so low? This is a top tier look. Have you talked to... Yes, watching her fall apart was amazing. But I don't know if I've done it with this one. Because we did time travel stuff? We might be able to do it again. Because I had to go back and get the bunny outfit. I do have ears. But they're hidden behind your hair. They don't count. This can be very challenging to talk to. Okay. Let's go find out. I just need to go to work. Let's change my outfit. Wear the bunny girl outfit. Exit. Let's go find out if I was nice enough or if I've already killed her. No, I'm not putting Danny through this again. Yeah, I'm not killing her. Can I? You know the only person I'm surprised doesn't react currently, and it's because their heartbeat event thing? Like, I would love to see the reaction. Oh, hey, Danny, would you like to work at Coffee Shrine? Wait, Danny, would you like a job at Coffee Shrine? Is it a sexy job? What? You know, do sexy people work there? Because I don't want to work at a cute job. Oh, you're talking about the morality thing. I can use you as a reference point, Hunter. Those girls need to be stunning. Alright, you're sexy enough for me. I'm in. Glad to have you on board. I've recruited another person. Yay. Oh. I need to see, change outfit. We have 2 we need to see, because... Danny, check out my Lamia form. Whoa, someone finally cracked it. Cracked what? Snake girl transformations? I just drank a serum I got at horror halls. I'm pretty sure it was a mass-produced. Science has come a long way. I was one of the early pioneers in the field, and the first person to successfully turn themselves into a snake hybrid, but my formula was flawed. The Lamia is fire. I love the outfit. I like the hair. The hair is so cute. I love it. Snakes don't have mammary glands, so no boobs for Snake Danny. The tail was cool, but my serum's limitations rendered the whole thing effectively pointless. Do you still have any of those old serums? A less curvy transformation might be more up my alley. No, I threw them all in a fire. What an abysmal failure they were. You look great though, Hunter. Is this the new you going forward, or can you shift back and forth between snake and human? I can shapeshift, which is honestly pretty damn cool. I might see if I can add a few new forms to my repertoire too. It's bound to come in handy at some point. This is what I've been saying the whole time. What would you like me to turn you into? I might stick to commercially available transformation serums. No offense, but they don't always have side effects, and the side effects they do happen to have are always super sexy. My serums are the best. I don't know. You told me that all of your transformations give a minimum size of a G, and I don't think I'm ready for that level of responsibility / back pain. Boo. You already saw me as a snake. You're really into that snake girl form, don't you? I'm always seeing you slither around in it. What can I say? Being a Lamia is awesome. I could go either way in the whole snake hair thing. I think that they're just moving around due to some sort of muscle spasm rather than being actual snakes. They can't be sentient little snakes, can they? What happens to them when I shift to my human form? Oh, poor girl. But aside from the hair, this form beats being a human any day. Even my fashion options are extremely limited. Yeah, it'd be hard to find any clothing that pairs well with a great big stonkin' snake tail. I'm pretty much limited to sexy bikinis, but I get the job done. That doesn't really explain why you like being a snake so much. Is it to do with your mermaid curse? You've got a thing against legs now? Maybe? I don't know. Tails are so much more convenient. You can do a whole lot more with them with a tail than you can with legs. Can you drive a car? Well, no. I worked out the pedals, but my tail didn't fit in the front seat. What about climbing a ladder? How often do you need to climb a ladder? And snakes can do that just fine. We've got our ways. I don't really get the appeal, but you do you, Hunter, and you look fantastic in a bikini. Thanks. It was only just a few days ago that no one cared. Oh, I guess I might as well go talk to Tabitha. What are you up to? Once again, I'm killing time. You know how it is. Oh wow, the shields are really loud over here. They're building this new city awfully close to Atlantis. I don't like it. Do we need to head back down there and check the seal in the vault? Nah, I've been keeping an eye on this construction work. They're not anywhere near any of the outer wall gates, and the Scargians are patrolling just beyond the boundary. I don't think they'll be expanding the shield much further now. They've pushed their luck enough. So what are they doing now? I believe they're just strengthening the existing shield, but I'll keep watching them. If we do need to move in, I'll let you know. Thanks, Tabitha. Sounds like a plan. Any comments on Snake Girl outlook? Join the Bandaroo tribe, have we, darling? I don't know what that is. The Bandaroo tribe is one of the 3 major factions in the Monster Girl Isles. They all hail from an island called the Bandaroo Battlefield. Lamia girls, such as yourself, make up part of their ranks, and there are warfaring people that often run recruitment drives to bolster their ranks. Usually they offer a hot dinner and free lodgings for a few sessions. Quite a few of my engineers have done stints with the Bandaroo tribe. I haven't joined any Monster Girl armies lately. At least, I don't think I have. Does turning myself into a Lamia automatically sign me up? It doesn't, but most of the Bandaroo tribe are down here with us in the bite. There isn't a war to fight. What about the Galtesians? The Bandaroo tribe fight themselves. Small groups are always vying for leadership. The battlefield is a special place, so many lives have been lost there. And has lost there that resurrection magic is much easier to cast. Okay, so moral world lore drop that we got. So we know that if you're sufficiently manly enough, you cannot be transformed by any means of gender-bending shenaniganry. And we just found out that if enough people are killed in a spot, it's easier to use resurrection means on them in that spot. That is fascinating. I like finding all these little weird details about the world. Like that town that everyone's a girl because they mine scorelite and process it and the repercussions. It's more of a friendly brawl than an actual war. I'd sometimes go there to let off steam. Pummeling warriors while inhabiting the body of a giant minotaur can be very cathartic. I wonder if me carrying that giant piece of scorelite at the start is what started this. Giant monster, Tabitha? No, I need to see that. Maybe after we dealt the guards, darling. There's more pressing matters to attend to. Okay, go here. Go to work. Change the outfit. I'm adorable. Do you think the love can I knew you were gonna make that joke, Spud. I knew it. I have ears now. Does this work for you, Danny? Aww. Are you okay, Danny? Yeah, I'm fine, especially now that I get to check out your cute fox girl form. I'm just trying to drum up some business for my store. Walking around like this is free advertising. Ooh, I know you can get some eyes on the store. Hold the swimsuit special. All of the fox girls walk around wearing two-piece bikinis. Our outfits already risque enough as it is, Danny. I think I'll have a hard time convincing the rest of the staff to go along with that. No, they're not. You could do a lingerie night, too. Wait, I got it. Naked fox girl VIP night. People would pay an absolute fortune to attend. I'm so glad you're not in a management position, Danny. Are you allowed to walk around in your coffee shrine uniform? Does Riley own the brand? Riley is just a franchise, same as me. All the uniforms, branding, and intellectual properties are owned by Coffee Shrine Corporate. But we're actually encouraged to spend time in our Fox Girl forms. It helps boost brand awareness and draws people to the store. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me, Hunter. Why not? It's free marketing. Yeah, except you're the product, Hunter. I know you're new to this, but now that you look like this, you're gonna get some admirers. I know people I run into down the road comment on my appearance all the time. It's been a bit strange to get used to. It's not the friendly people complimenting your hair you need to worry about, Hunter. It's the creepy fucks who follow you into public restrooms you need to worry about. Looking like this has its drawbacks. You need to be alert of your surroundings at all times. At least I've got flame powers to fall back on. But even I have had a few run-ins with creeps. By all means, wear clothing that makes you feel comfortable. But I would be very cautious about shaking my sexy little foxtail everywhere I went. I haven't really been thinking about that sort of thing much. Well, you need to. There's a reason why I always wear a jumper tied around my waist. With my curves, I'm inviting enough attention as it is. Thanks for the advice, Ember. I'll keep more of an eye out going forward. Did I already invite you to the shrine? Ember, would you like a job? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to spend more time. I'm unsure if I want to use the passes. You know who hasn't seen me as a fox? Tabitha! Ah! I do apologize, darling. For a minute there, I mistook you for a wild animal. I always err on the side of caution when foxy women such as yourself are around. Ooh, you're pretty foxy yourself, Tabitha. I was talking about your ears, but you have achieved quite an elegant look, even if my feline instincts are making my fur stand on end. How's your business going? I'm honestly doing well. I can't believe I stumbled into a job like this because I am ranking it in. It's making me rethink my entire career path. I'll keep up the police work if I were you. Money is one thing, but through our work at the ACPD, you've already thwarted the plan of militant invaders and prevented an ancient evil from being unleashed onto the world. Preventing an ancient evil from being unleashed? When did I do that? Dark secrets lurk in Atlantis, darling. It's best you don't probe them. You won't like what you find out. I want to learn more. If I have saved the city twice, then shouldn't that give me even more reason to pivot into managing a fast food store? I've already done my part. How many crises do you think I've averted, Hunter? I could be the richest woman on the planet if I put my mind to it, except the world would be a burning husk. It never ends, Hunter. It's up to people like us to keep the world from collapsing. We don't get to retire. I've been doing this for 1,000 years. Humanity never learns. We're stuck in an endless cycle of chaos, ever teetering on the brink of destruction. Tabitha? Maybe this is all futile. Instead of dragging out humanity's suffering, I can throw in the towel and go out in style, drinking margaritas while the world burns. I won't quit my day job. Glad to hear, darling. She just convinced me. Tabitha, you want to work for me? Would you like to work at the coffee shrine? Sorry, darling. There's something going on at Soma Pond. I need to get to the bottom of it. That's fair enough. We should tackle that first. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And I guess there's other people around the city somewhere? That ends the day. No one there. No one there. Can I go into coffee shrine as a coffee shrine? Nice. Being a monster girl is fun. Who do I got? I got Bonnie. I got Danny. We got Danny and... I think she'll like this better. You like being cute, so we'll leave you in the cute look. Prefers sexy, prefers cute, area complete. Staff. Back. Okay, let's open for business. FYI, sampling all the food or buying items at a given location gives a bonus item. Wait, what? Oh, sexy and wit, sexy and wit, sexy and wit. What do you like? Cute and charm, cute and charm. Okay, so that's good to know. Wit, just flat up wit. You want the coffee? Okay. Sexy and wit. You want the kitty face omelet? You want cute and charm? That'll be you. Black coffee. Alright. Okay, well now I have to go buy all the food items everywhere. I wasn't quick enough. I had someone walk away. Charm. cute and wit. That was kind of mean to do, but it helps. Black coffee. Yay, I made money. Sampling all the food or buying stuff. Okay, okay. I need to make more money. Let's exit. Buying all of the stuff does a thing. Okay, well... I got the popcorn. I ate some crock top. I had a bag of chips. And I had the bottle of water. Loyalty gift awarded. What is the loyalty gift? There's no one here to give this to. Do I just use it? Okay, so if I go, I get these things. Okay, well, let's... Oh, I want steak and chips now. Ooh, that looks good too. Where do I take the items when I have them? The blood cocktail is cool. I want to be a vampire. Loyalty gifts, if you leverage RP, points sold at money for long. Okay, okay. How weird is it for them to be working and I come in dressed as them in their uniform and I just sit there and eat? I'm probably confusing a guest. Also, every Elantris has unique dialogue for every gift, including gifts they reject. It's really cute. Oh? Oh, okay. That is really cute. Oh, I'm out of money. I have to go work. So even gifts, there's so much thought put into this game and I'm enjoying it so much. I really like it when like a game thinks about what's going on and how to talk to people. I need to change my outfit. Let's see. Let's go back to just standard level of sexy. Okay, so if I go to Danny and I save the game again because I'm paranoid. I don't know. Danny, do you want this pink fan? Danny, would you care for a decorative fan? No? Aw, but it's really pretty. It's not gonna cool me down, it's just a bit of paper. Bring me a portable air conditioner next time. That's more my jam. Aw. What about this coffee cup? Danny, would you like to keep this cup? No, keep cups are a scam. A scam? Yeah, they're just an excuse to raise the cost of coffee by $1. It has the illusion of being a discount. Bring a keep cup and we'll lower the price of your coffee. But they raise all the coffee prices by $1 right before they bought into the policy, and takeaway coffee cups cost less than 2 cents. It helps reduce landfill, though? Hunter, we live in Australia. We've got more spare land than you can shake a stick at. A few extra biodegradable coffee cups aren't going to make a difference. They're all made of cardboard. Ugh. This is a sensitive topic for you, isn't it, Danny? Danny, would you like the collector's album full of pictures of scantily-clad fox girl waitresses? Yeah, I think you know the answer to that question, Hunter. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I found one thing she likes. Let's see. Hey, do you want a fan? Amber, would you like the decorative fan I bought? Yes, anything from Japan. Really? You know it, mate. Ever since I never used to be into Japanese stuff, but ever since I visited Tokugawa town, I've become a massive weeb. Wow. It was really an immersive experience. We all wore kimonos, there were sword battles, I got drunk on sake. That trip awoke something in me, Hunter. Where's Tokugawa town? It's a traditional Japanese theme park. They're only open in summer, but when the season starts, I'll drag you along with me. I've got a locals pass. I can bring a friend for free. Ooh, thanks for the fan. Do you want the keep cup too? Amber, would you like a keep cup? No, if I'm going to bring a keep cup to work, then why wouldn't I just make a coffee at home and bring it in? It completely defeats the point of the takeaway coffee. You're paying for the convenience. I said the exact same thing. Okay. What about you? Do you want this fancy cup? Captain Arcai, would you like a keep cup? I support sustainability, and I do not have an vendetta against reusable cups. It's a promising initiative that I'm fully behind. Is it convenient? No. Am I worried that Bristol will mix up my keep cup with someone else's that has the same design as mine and I'll get a horrible disease? Yes. But I do not hate keep cups, and I apologize for my lapsus. I will accept this gift. Are you okay? No. Do you want a ticket? Would you like a movie ticket? No, I can't see any more movies about woolly mammoths. I don't know why the movie became a running joke, but I'm getting a bit tired of it. Do you want a movie ticket? Hell yeah, I was looking for to see Mammoth Mall 7, but I couldn't justify spending any money on it. Thanks, Hunter. Hey, Amber, what are you up to? I was about to ask you the same question. We've been partners for a while now, and I think I can trust you, can I? You're my partner, Amber. We might disagree on how to handle violent situations, but I always have your back in a crisis. And now I know how to get cool things to hand to people that I didn't know about before. So I'm going to have to work lots and lots of hours at the noodle store. There's something I need your help with. I don't know what it is you're up to, but it's clear you've been doing some additional police work for Captain Nekarai. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not the only one who's been taking on extra cases. I've been working an undercover op, but I've run into a snag and I can't crack it on my own. An undercover op? I've been working it for months. About a year ago, before I was transferred to the night shift, the ACPD set up a highway intercept unit. We were supposed to supersede highway patrol officers. We were given a raft of legal powers and exceptions that let us chase down fleeing suspects with no real restrictions. This was back during the Hoon epidemic 2 years ago. Boy, racers were tearing up the highway every night, and we put a real dent in that. We were hauling in purpose by the truckload. But maintaining our cars and keeping them up to date proved too expensive, and the ACPD killed our unit. So the highways are now a lawless wasteland of speeding drivers? No, the cost of living crisis sorted that one out. Kids can't afford to go hooning around in cars anymore. Not when the petro is $4 a liter. But the crime wave didn't dry up completely. There's a group of racers still operating on the Dendrite Highway, holding illegal street races when the police aren't looking. Except you're on the case? Sure am. I infiltrated their ranks, and I'm building up a profile of every single member of their network. I'll be ready to make an arrest soon, but I need your help. What do you need me to do? I need to borrow your car. I know who all the low-level racers are. I've got more evidence than you can shake a stick at, but the organizers? They're an enigma. The only way to find out who they are is for me to rise through the ranks until they can't ignore me. Why can't you use your car? I don't have one. It's complicated. Why don't you borrow Captain Nekarai's car? It's his undercover op, after all. People would ask too many questions. He said he can't do it. But we're close friends, and friends let others drive their cars. No one would think it's suspicious. Friends don't usually let people use their car for illegal street races. I'm a pro. We'll just enter a quick race, win some prize money, and then go straight to the Evans locker and grab ourselves a burger on the way home. It's easy. My car isn't a street racing car, Amber. It's a V8, sure, but that's like 20 years old. I don't think it's going to win any races. A V8 with me behind the wheel will be golden, mate. Okay, you can borrow my car. I don't really like this, but I'm your partner, and I know you do the same for me. Let's go win an illegal street race. Yay! Relax, mate. We got this in the bag. Goddamn, Hunter, are you sure you weren't a street racer in your teenage years? I once drove 20 kilometers over the speed limit to overtake someone. Sometimes you have to do crimes to do justice. Yes! Mate, you could have done that with your eyes closed. This baby has some real horsepower behind her. So this race is happening right now, in the middle of the day. It's the best time for it. Midnight races sound fun, but visibility is horrendous. Traditionally, there used to be less of a police presence at night, but staffing at the HPD has gone to shit. You can race whenever you want without consequence now. So crews usually run a race during the middle of the day. There's usually a lot less traffic on the road outside of rush hour. There aren't really any cars this far out anymore, now that the seat is underwater. All those black roads lead absolutely nowhere, which makes them the perfect place to race. Play it cool, the rest of the crew is arriving now. There's like a dozen racers, Ember. There's a lot more than I was expecting. I told you it was a big operation, and we're going to bust it wide open. Oi! Mike, how's it hanging, mate? I see you've got yourself a new ride. Racing for Rigos? Nah, it's a friend's car. I've got the entry fee right here. Huh? And he wanted my registration strip? That's mine. And here I was thinking you wouldn't be able to scrape it together after last time. Well, B. The money is all here. Here's the QR code for the route. Got it. See you around, Mike. It's Mikey. Who was that? Michael Hunt. He organizes the races and acts as an umpire. It might seem like he's in charge, but he's just an underling. So the route is set to your phone GPS, and this is a much more sophisticated operation than I expected. Hence the need for secrecy. These people are organized. If they work out what we're up to, we'll never catch the people behind this. I can't breathe a word of this to anyone, okay? Even Captain Necrorai. You'll never know who's listening. I'm your partner, Amber. You can count on me. You buckle up your seatbelt? Always. Good, because this thing's about to get hectic. Wait, why am I in the car with you? I don't need to be here. Too late to back out now. Hold on to something. I just got kidnapped. Mikey Hunt? Mike Hunt? I love that. This name is full of so many fun names. Yeah. Oh god, how fast are we going? We're doing 140, Ember. 140 kilometers an hour. Shh, we need to focus. Just grab onto the roof handles. I don't feel safe. Slow down. If I do that, I'll be overtaken. Someone's doing that anyway. You've got another car coming up on your left side. Shit. Why are you accelerating? We're mid-drift. Come on. Yes, eat a fucking dick, mate. They're pulling back because they know not to mess with us. How's the route looking? Chuck a right, left, up here, and then it's a straightaway to the finish. We got this in the bag. Fuck yeah. That car we overtook, it just launched a rocket at us. What are you? Hang on. So, that's not gonna buff out. I don't have a car anymore. No. Did they shoot us with a rocket launcher? How would someone even get their hands on something like that? This is Australia. We're not even allowed to own handguns. It could have been magic? Surely that goes against the spirit of street racing. This is why these races need to be stopped. It's a miracle neither of us were severely hurt. I wish I could say the same about my car. I know a mechanic that owes me a few favors. I'll get this fixed up for you. It'll be easy. No offense, but your car is pretty old. There's a million replacement parts out there. It won't even cost that much. I will not be paying anything, Ember. Of course, it's no problem. I'll make this right. Is there some sort of budget for undercover ops? Can I at least get a loaner car? Hold up. Someone's driving over to us. Well. Look who came crawling back to the race circuit. Hi, Claire. Had a bit of an accident, have we? Someone launched a rocket at me. You've been out of the game too long, Ember. We added weapons last week. It makes the races a lot more interesting. That's not fair. Sorry, Ember. It looks like you won't be winning your car back anytime soon. Do you need a lift back to the rest stop? No, we'll walk back. Suit yourself. Who's that? Claire, an old friend. How do you know her? It's complicated. I noticed that her car had a highway intercept force decal on the side of it. Was that your car by any chance, Ember? Is this actually an undercover op? It's a long walk back to the rest stop. Let's go. Do we just leave my car here? What if someone steals it? No one's stealing this car, Hunter. It's missing a wheel. Are you sure your friend can fix this? I think it might be a write-off. Yay! We're at 2 hearts now. Where are we at with Danny? Almost. Do you want a stubby holder? I've been looking for something to keep my coffees warm at night. This should do the job perfectly. You meant to use them to keep things cool, but I guess that should work too. Yay. I have no money though. Alright, open for business. Sexy and charm, sexy and charm. Who's my sexy charm? There you go. You want sexy and charm too? Frack, have my sister. That is a weird sentence to say. That is a weird sentence to say. Have my sister. You want sexy and wit. Black coffee? I think I gave them the wrong dish. I think I panicked. Oh. Yeah, I gave them the wrong dish. I think putting anyone in a booth with Danny is it could get me in trouble. You know, it's a good thing that they're not allowed in the kitchen. There we go. Ah! There we go, everyone. Dance. Yeah, I made $249. 0 angry customers. Yay. More cute, more speed. How we doing? This next one is what we need. Alright, that's pretty good. Are there any weird secrets in this game? I'm wondering. Because I found out the bunny outfit actually does the time travel reference, which was funny because I went and did time travel to go get that. That's just a weird coincidence. Wit. You want wit? You want sexy and cute? Oh. Alright, this is going well. This is going okay. Yay! Phew. How are we feeling about the Thrill Seekers
Hydration
area?
is the key
Hydrate.
to performance.
Thank you. How are we all feeling about the Thrill Seeker area? Are we feeling more confident now? Aluna and I have learned more about roller coasters than any human being rightfully should. It's all they ever talk about. Inversions, bank turns, negative Gs. We've been tagging out of active control with one another a lot. You need a break from that sort of talk. How are you finding it, Tilly? You rewired any ancient electrical system roller coasters? Talk must be child's play to you. It's not really tech talk. None of these people have spent any time doing electrical engineering. They've watched online videos and ridden theme park attractions. Have you tried talking shop with them? Maybe one or two of them had some engineering background. We get tradies in here, don't we? We do, but I'm not like other Sparkies. Aside from the whole gender fluidity thing, I've spent the last 3 months specializing in ancient Atlantean technology. Their approach to electricity was very strange. There's all sorts of missing safety components, like an earthing cable, but other elements are like quadruple grounded. I had to learn all that from scratch. I spent days poring over old textbooks in the Orangey Royal Library for any mention of life magic, but it was basically a lost art. I highly doubt anyone is going to learn it either. It's outdated and redundant. I'm on my own. At least you've got great job security. Someone needs to keep the electrical grid in the sheltered cities running. I know, and you think they'd pay me better for it. I've got no backup. Do the witches have their own Sparkies? I'm not sure. Maybe they secretly hired other people? Anyways, I'm not allowed to talk about it. I had to sign all sorts of NDAs when I started, and I'd rather not get sued. That's fair enough. Let's change the subject. We're feeling good about the Thrill Seekers. Which area do you think we should target next? What's Long Trail? We're after money, right? This is a business. Money is always good. Okay, so there's this group of people near Arachnid Anarchy? No. They have takeaway coffees with them every day. That's the market we could tap into. Even so. What's the problem here? These people are Pandarai supporters. After that speech the mayor set up, a recruiting station for his political party, they hand out flyers to parkgoers that tell you how to vote. So they're hardcore supporters of Mayor Pandarai. So they have money, but we're going to wind up talking about politics all day. Part of me wants to stick to the Thrill Seekers. Sooner or later, this story is going to have to cater to everyone. Learning how to divert the conversation to something benign is a good skill. As much as I dislike the mayor, it seems you two feel the same way. I think this area is our next target. It's the only way. Do you want me to update the advertising rig and change all the signs around? No, I think we've earned a bit of rest. It's a big day. Let's tackle the next area tomorrow. I know we have to do this, but I'm scared, Hunter. Don't stress, we'll be fine. Yay, I made money. I just realized something. You broke my car. Do you think maybe Amber, would you like a job at Coffee Shrine now? I kind of owe you after I totaled your car. I'm in. Glad to see you. Glad to have you on the team, partner. Yay. Is there... Okay, if I go to Accent of Paris, and I go to Fatal Geisha, and I buy these two items, my loyalty gift I've been given is another hairpin. And I was told you like the shiny things. Ninja Star? You're not allowed to carry them. I bought it in a store. Should I just throw this in the bin? No, give it here. I'll add it to my collection. Thanks, Hunter. Can you even wear a hair clip? I got this fancy hairpin from Fatal Geisha. You like these sort of things, don't you? Whoa, this is a limited edition jade hairpin. They only made 20 of these. Would you like it? Hell yeah, I would. Yay, let's go put a normal outfit on. You know, it's been a while since we wore our starter outfit. Let's wear it. She absolutely hates when I wear hats, though. Is that another heartbeat? Pick up my car you totaled. Has your mechanic friend had a lock at it yet? Of course. They work quickly. They should have it fixed up by now. Do you want to go see how they're getting it on? Yes, I would like my car back. So do I. We need to re-enter the racing circuit, as my vehicle is currently out of action. Did you lose it in a street race? Maybe. It was part of the sting operation. Losing a race helped establish my cover. But once we get your car fixed up, I'll win it back. And then we'll arrest everyone and shut this whole operation down? Of course. I'll call us a taxi. Do you want to just steal the taxi? I've never been to this part of Accent City before. You haven't been out to the suburbs before. We get called out for domestic violence incidents all the time. No, we've mostly been dealing with drama out in the Bight. It's been a bit of an odd week. Things will settle down soon enough. Where's the mechanic's place? I don't see any signs anywhere. Right here. They work in the shed. This house with all the wrecked cars out front, this is a mechanic? Is this a chop shop, Ember? Maybe. It's part of my op. Don't draw attention to it. And maybe we can turn a blind eye. She gave us a very good deal on your car. Ember? Oi, Jane, are you in? Where else would I be? Ooh, I like her ink. Butterflies? How's it looking? The car? Absolute shit show. The driver's side panel had caved in from the crash, but the firework that hit the passenger side fried the electrical system. I got the power steering and the lock working, but that aircon is toast. Can you live without it? Do you need air conditioning in your car, Hunter? What do you think? Is the aircon fixable? It'll cost more to fix than the car is worth, Amber. Amber? Who's your friend? She's got great hair. Thanks. I bet Claire will be extremely jealous if you show up with a girl like that on your arm. I know I'd be pissed at my ex if they did that. Jane, this is Hunter. We know each other from work. So you're a cop too? Should we be telling Jane we're actually police officers? I hope you're not trying to go undercover. You got a look about you that just screams law enforcement. Do I? Relax, Jane and I go way back. We help each other out from time to time. Poor Hunter. Don't go telling your friends that, Hunter. If I catch wind of anything serious, I always let Amber know. But my clients won't be thrilled if they knew I was a police informant. No problem. I know the importance of keeping sources close, but why are you calling my partner Amber? Because that's her name. It was. I changed it to Ember when I got my flame powers. Oh. See? Everyone has the same reaction. It's too on the nose. A fire elemental called Ember isn't cool. It's childish and silly. Nah, I like the name Ember. Fire is clearly a strong part of her identity, and I have no problem respecting that and calling her whatever she likes. Your friend is being polite. Actually, you're being rude. You should call her Ember. Hunter, it's fine. Jane and I have known each other forever. She can call me whatever she likes. As long as she fixes the air conditioner, that is. Alright, it's your money, but if this gets hit by another firework, it'll fry the electricals, and I probably won't be able to fix it. No problem. I know what to expect, and I won't get hit at all this time. No, there's not going to be a next time. Why do you think this was caused by a firework? Weren't we hit by a rocket launcher? Ha! If your car was hit by a rocket launcher, you would be dead. This was caused by a firework. Before the city sunk, a couple of pallets of fireworks from the ACT were smuggled into the city. You can get them cheap now. Why wasn't I told about this? It's not narcotics, it's fireworks. They're pretty harmless. If some kid blows their hand off, well, then that's their own fault for being an idiot. I love this game. They're not harmless. Look what they did to my car. Where are these kids buying their fireworks? Thinking of leveling the playing field? I've honestly got no idea who's selling these. I know they're on the market. If you keep hitting up your usual suspects, you'll find them soon enough. I don't want to do that. It would take ages. Sorry, Amber. I only know what I know. Damn it. Amber, we do know who's selling illegal fireworks. We arrested them the other day underneath the boardwalk. Oh yeah, we did too. Jane, am I alright to leave this with you? Of course, I'll give you a call when the job's done. Seriously? What's up? I got one of my friends at the day shift to send me Jake's case file. He was let go without charge. How? He had a briefcase full of illegal fireworks. We caught him red-handed. No, he had a case full of wet cardboard slurry and seawater. The wave destroyed the evidence. There would have been traces of explosive residue in that briefcase. That's more than enough to charge him. Evidently not. Well, I doubt we're going to see him again. Now that he's been spooked, he won't get caught dead selling fireworks again. Mate, you have way too much faith in the system. He won't be spooked. He won't feel like he's invincible. I bet he's underneath the boardwalk right now selling his shit. That seems a bit unlikely to me, Amber. Surely he would be selling somewhere else at the very least. Let's go find out. He's still here. What language even is this? Chinese? It's got more red skulls on it. I guess that means it's a bigger explosion. Oh, I stand corrected. Crims are a lot stupider than most people give them credit for. Don't come any closer. Mate, you don't get a say in the matter. No, your hair's on fire. You'll blow us all up. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Close the briefcase. I'm not breaking any law. These fireworks are for personal use. I'm allowed to own them. You're not. We can go around circles or cut straight to the chase. You're selling these fireworks to street racers, aren't you? Of course not. I only sell fireworks to responsible individuals. You just said they were for personal use, but you sell them? She said cut to the chase. I thought we were skipping that part. Shit, did I just incriminate myself? I don't have a lawyer present, so that's not legally admissible. That's not how it works. It just so happens my friend and I are feeling generous today. We are? Give us a case of fireworks and we'll pretend this never happened. Done. Now go before we change our minds. Amber, what are you doing? Those are illegal fireworks. It's fine. It's just more evidence we can use to shut down the street racing scene. Driving at dangerously high speeds is one thing, but shooting fireworks at people? This needs to stop, Hunter. I know, but... Plus, with fireworks of our own, we might just stand a chance in the next race. We'll demolish the competition, and then I can win my car back. You're not seriously thinking about entering another race, are you? Ember? Ember? Come back. Do you want this other hairpin? No worries. I've already almost maxed out one character by the power of buying fun things. Okay, so what about Splash Out? I don't have enough for all that. Oh, let's finish off Demonic Appeal. Oh, I never bought that. That is very expensive. Who would even want a whip? I feel like that's a trap. Alright, let's get to work. Change outfit. We need... Oh, knockout levels. Let's go. Okay. Game is wrong. Case is correct. It's not fucked up. There's no case. Double checking. Yeah, that's correct. For the title, $105, but it has no manual. Okay, you brought me one game. I'm just gonna reject it immediately because I saw what it was. Okay, Golf Legends. I can reject that one just right out the gate. The Great Emu War. That one could probably be fixed. It looks right. Is that the title of it? The Great Emu War? $14. Disc resurface. I clicked disc resurface. Oh, I scratched the disc. Okay. $6? No manual? No. Farm, reject. Hoons. It says game score in the front. Let's see, that looks fine. $6, no manual. I made one mistake, but we need to make money so that I can buy things. Hi, Mom. Aw, come on in and have a seat. I'm currently wearing a bunny outfit, so I have more time to process orders at Zara's Games. Golf game. Disc isn't too bad. Yeah, I can resurface that. Okay. AU titles, Japanese titles. Golf King is $8, so $8. No manual. Resurface the disc. Damage case. Oh, it was everything. $12. Clear. $29. Glame core. Nah, I can throw that one away. Yay. Okay. No game in that one. Mammoth Mall. It looks fine. That's fine. $12. No manual. Home store owner. That's correct. That's correct. There's no game, so I can just throw that one away. Game core. That one's a reject. Let's see. That looks all correct. I think that's a $100 game. It's in good condition. Reject. Reject. Japanese titles. Slime Girl Saga 2. It has everything in the box. Alright.
Time for stretchy.
You got called a good boy too? A good toy? Ooh. I'm happy for you. A good boy. My brain is meat, by the way. I have meat brain. It's a very serious condition. It means I have a meat brain. Let's see. Golf game, I can just toss away. I can toss that one away. I think she showed up with her tits fully out. I can put that one away. Stretchy stretch. I will do a stretchy stretch for you in just one moment, because I can't pause. Oh, reject. Yes, the sun? Reject. That all looks right. So that would be $6. Everything's in order. The insect game. That all looks right. $6. Reject that one. Disco Dance Disco is not actually a title, so I can just reject that one flat up. Game Core, that's correct, that's correct. There we go. 2 hours in, time to stretch. When you can, no rush. Okay, let me just go ahead and do a little stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my back. And now just a little over this way. And then... Oh, happy. Okay. My little demon neck is better.
You're such a good girl.
I got called a good girl. Yay. No, Strega, I need a brain. I now have more files to deal with. I can just reject this one right off the bat. I can reject this one right off the bat. I can reject this one right off the bat. So these ones all look correct. Japanese title, Slime Girl Saga, it's $55. It's $14 for the first one. I already made a mistake. Which one did I make a mistake on? General info. How do I tell the difference? Oh, game scores UA. Oh, okay. What is this? Hoons? $18. No manual. Okay, I made a mistake. I think double drift is real. Fiesta Farm, game score, general info. That is the correct one to match the correct one. The disc isn't in too bad of shape. How much is Fiesta Farm? It's 26. There's no manual. The case is damaged. It needed to be resurfaced. Hoons. EU version is $10. That is wrong game. Triple drift. Triple drift is fake. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. I'm happy to know it's fake. Wait. That's wrong. Okay. There's a lot more going on. I can just reject that one. That one's wrong. Oh, that's correct. Desk is too damaged. That one just needs to be rebuffed. That looks correct. So that's $6. Resurface the disc. Slime Girl Saga. So that's a EU version of the game. Mammoth balls in it, so we can just throw that away. Slime Girl Saga. Disc needs to be redone. It's the AU version. Slime Girl Saga, $40. No manual. Disc needs to be resurfaced. And then Disco Dance Dynasty. And that all adds up. Going back to AU, it's $12. Yay! I only made 2 mistakes so far. Oh no. Glame? I can toss Glame. And golf game. And whatever this one's trying to be. And she really came in and just threw a bunch of traps at me. She tried. She tried to take me out. So how are you going with the European games? Was it as easy as you thought? No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. All the racing games look the same, and a bunch of them share the same box art as the AU regions. Why did they call their system the Games Core? The early models had region locking. It was to prevent people from buying bulk gray imports from poorer countries and selling them at full price here. However, as you almost certainly have noticed, the Game Core has a bit of a pirated games problem. Oh, I've noticed alright. Once the number of fake games in the wild started outnumbering the genuine ones, GamesCore headquarters sent out a firmware update that removed the region lock, which led to a huge surge in gray importing, which is why we keep seeing EU games here. They do work on any model of GameCore though, and they have some unique titles like Double Drift and Disco Dance Dynasty Eurobeat. They sell really well. That's not Double Drift, is it? Or is it triple? Isn't it Triple Drift? Oh no, that can't be right. Honestly, the EU games are something I really struggle with. I'm glad I don't have to handle them anymore. How'd your coffee sales go? I saw a few people drinking them, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the store. I was too busy processing new information. Coffees were selling like hotcakes. Roughly double the rate, actually. We grossed about $400. Did you notice I started selling baked goods? I reached out to Starcake and got some pastry sent over this morning. Oh wow, they've got a little warmer and everything. Where did you get this? More old stock from the mall's storage rooms. This one was free. There's been a lot of failed bakeries in the mall. Management was happy for me to take it off their hands. Oh, good. I'm glad mall management is supporting your new business ideas. Yeah, they're probably only doing that because they plan on raising the rent. But joke's on them, I'm leaving anyways. Raise the rent as much as you want, I don't care. I'm out of here. Are you sure you have to close the store, Zara? This place is starting to become pretty popular. We've only been profitable for a couple days, Hunter. The novelty of this place will dry up, just like it always does. I'm just trying to make as much money as I can in the short term. It seems like such a shame. I think this place is really special. Come on, don't make me feel bad. And we won't be closing for a few more weeks. I've still got plenty of shifts left for you to work. I'm imagining maybe 2 more, or maxed out there. Okay. I'm wearing the bunny outfit again. I keep ending up in this thing. Change outfit. Okay, I'm not cute enough. Let's fix that. Oh, I haven't bought this chicken. Do I get a loyalty gift? What'd I get? Oh, I know who you give that to. I'll give it to... Would you like these authentic swords? Would you like this katana set? Whoa, bloody hell, Hunter. Where did you get these? Super noodles? Those aren't just any old plates, Hunter. There's a certificate of authenticity and everything. Are you sure you want to give these to me? Of course. You seem to like them. It's important to keep your coworkers happy. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for gifts for you now, Hunter. Thanks. I absolutely love this. Don't mention it. You know, I don't know about the 3rd heartbeat events, or, we'll figure it out. I'll come back and talk to her in a bit. Let's see. I need to fix my cuteness a little bit. Both of these are cute, and they're relatively cheap. Yay! Loyalty gift awarded. I got a little spider. I don't know who to give that to. I'm just consuming cute things to fix my cuteness. Because I removed myself from the top of the cute pool. Ooh! Was that taro? Oh my god, I want some taro bubble tea so much. Okay, I drank some cute things. Do you sell cute things? You do. We're gonna... I need to be as cute as possible. Give all of your cuteness to me. I want more hot chips. Okay. Do you want the spider? Boo. Ah! It's okay, it's just a plastic spider. Oh. Sorry, I feel a bit bad about that. I didn't think you'd get that scared. Can I keep this toy, Hunter? Of course. Excellent. I shall make some modifications and return it to you shortly. Wait, what kind of modifications? It's a surprise. Oh dear. I have to watch out for her. Hey Danny, do you want to hang out again? Not now, Hunter. I need to find out more information about this mysterious chair spinner. Are you sure they're real? I'm looking into a few things. Check back in with me tomorrow. Okay. Okay, I've kind of fixed my cuteness score, and I think I can just buy this tea real quick to help up it. Thanks for teaching me about a few of the things in the game. It's appreciated. I'm gonna suffer now. Wish me luck. Six. Cup of water. Thin noodles. Boil that back. Come over here. Cup. Start. Finish. Sell the water over, come back over, finish. Deep fry. I need to make that there. There we go. This one does both. Okay, spring onion, mayo, chili sauce, wasabi. Okay, that sounds really good, though. Let's see. Oh, back. Green tea and 3 of these. Start. What? Green tea. Dispense. I have to move quick. I can do this. I can fix this. This is my specialty. Speed cooking the same ingredient over and over again. Especially one I'm familiar with. Need to cook up some chips. I can get that started right now. 6 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish. Go back over here. Finish. Salt. Bag. Hand out. Thin. Start the boil. Dun, 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 dun. Spring onions, mayo, chili, wasabi. Yay, 0 failed orders! I have become chef. Hunter? Sorry, that last tentacle I tried to chop up wiggled everywhere. It didn't start until I was halfway through. Yeah, they do that sometimes. It freaks me out too. So, where do the tentacles come from? They look bigger than Taco Connie. They're special. Let's leave it at that. And now that you know how to cook them, you've mastered the whole menu. Alright? Word will spread about our full menu being available. Expect the store to get much, much busier. Oh dear. Don't let me down, Hunter. The true test starts now. I did it. I made some more money. Which means I can buy some things. Where did I have to buy things? I don't think I have enough money for this. Yeah. I do want to find out who the whip's for. Let's see. I feel like you would like a whip. I bought you a whip. What? I was at a sex. I was at the sex store. This is an appropriate gift to go over. Where is it? We all make such faux balls from time to time, apparently. I'll pretend this didn't happen. Oh my god. Okay, I'll it's fantastic. I guess I'll buy all the food here. I like the little animations of the food being eaten. It is so cute. Just boop, 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 boop. I got a loyalty gift. It's some kind of silly straw. Do you want... Tabitha, would you like this novelty drinking straw? Have you used it? Yes. You can keep it, darling. Maybe I should just throw this out. Oh, this game is great. I got a cookbook. You know, I'm still early on in the game. I imagine there's other people I can talk to. Tabitha is best girl. Oh, just she's like, we'll pretend this didn't happen. Oh. Would you like some sword? Tabitha, would you like an inflatable sword? No. Fair enough. Wait, did she keep it? She kept it. She said no and she took it anyways. Would you like to hang out, Tabitha? Sorry, Hunter, I can't today. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, everyone's maxed out, so there's no point in messing with them. I guess we continue the story and see how much more girly I can get. Because Shark Girl, I can do that. This is a trap, isn't it, Strega? You're already thinking about it, aren't you? Admit it. Admit this is a trap. It's kind of funny, though. She's like, no. It kind of just feels like she's like, no, and she takes it and walks away, and I'm like, okay, I guess that works. That is great. Let's see what we got here. We're doing a model swap right now, so those of you who are new, I make models for other people, and I have a lot of models, and I see where this is going, Strega. I knew it. I knew it. So, because I have a lot of models, I also have a lot of alternate models. So what you're going to see right now is one of our alternate models, Rags. She is a shark girl. So if you like your monster girls, which if you're here, you probably like monster girls. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so this is how I look normally. So get a good look, enjoy. And I'm about to become red because someone gets a sixth satisfaction out of making me red because it makes me all blushy. You know, Strega, I'm just gonna remind you that it's people like you, when you do this to me, why I have a tattoo that just says fuck you. Yeah, you're adorable. And the free time section. This is Schwann Street. I think this is the right building number. Do I just knock? Hello? Inside now. But now. So are we at an old creepy abandoned mall? That kind of looks reminiscent of some aspects of mall inside of my skull. Remember Mellon Marketplace? After they went under, this building has sat empty for years. I thought it would be a good place for a meeting. Fair enough. It's in both of our best interests that no one knows we're meeting up. We both got a lot at stake here. What was up with that broadcast this morning? Why did you shill a Pandarai so hard? Before we talk any further, I need you to drink this. I'm a semi-famous celebrity, and while I took steps to elude the general public today, there's a strong possibility someone is watching us. This place doesn't have security patrols, but sometimes squatters live here and Urban X kids explore this place all the time. There's always the risk of a stalker fan followed me, so drink the serum. Hold up, is this a transformation serum? Why do I have to drink this? I can't be seen talking to the police, and you can't be seen conversing with journalists. If someone spots us together, we'll both be placed on a watch list or arrested. This is a temporary serum. It'll disguise your appearance for the next 4 hours. That way we'll be able to converse relatively safely. That's fine, but what is this going to turn me into? It's just a cat girl serum. I figured that would be sufficient to disguise you without losing any arms or legs. I was tempted to go with octopus girl, but this should do a better job at disguising you. Can't I just wear a hat or something? Drink it now. But I have already been a fox girl. Let's be honest. Who hasn't thought about turning into a cat girl at least once? There's a universal human experience right there. Bottoms up. Ugh, why did that one taste so bad? Ah, my skin, it's on fire. Yeah. I'm a kitty. There we go. What the hell? What happened to me? You drunk a cat girl transformation. I did warn you in advance. Yeah, but you didn't say I turned into a furry. I thought it was just ears and a tail. I wasn't expecting to be covered in pink fur. I look so cute. What happened to my mouth? Have I got a snout? Oh man, I got claws too? That's gonna make gripping things kind of hard. It only lasts for 4 hours. You'll be fine. But resist the urge to lick yourself, okay? If you start copying up hairballs mid-conversation, I'm gonna leave. Please, I'm not going to. Oh, I just licked my hand. Why did I... Why did I do that? What did I just say? I've been a cat for 2 seconds. Cut me some slack. I love her. She's so cute. I'm also not entirely sure I trust you, Chloe. I made a fool of myself covering for you at Horror Halls, and I'm jeopardizing a lot by meeting you here. You were supposed to expose Mayor Pandorai's corruption, but all you did was talk up his mining spending spree. I'm sure his investors were thrilled with your report, but I certainly wasn't. Pandorai isn't just the mayor of this city, Hunter. He's a prominent business owner, and he's the head of the police department. If I ran a report on a legal recording I obtained, my show would be pulled off the air almost instantly. There's a 2-minute delay between what we record and what goes out to viewers, and all news reporting goes through a live fact-checking service that, guess what, happens to be funded by Pandorai's office. This man controls the media, he controls the politicians, and he controls the police. If you're going to take a swing at a man like that, you better not miss, and we don't have nearly enough dirt yet. I already got myself on his radar when I was critical of High Rich Gality, so I talked up the benefits of Scorelight Mine to curry favor with Pandorai. I still need to be invited to press events to do my job properly, and I can't do that if he places me on a blacklist. Fine, but... Okay, that does make sense when you explain it like that. So, how did the VIP meeting go? Did you find out anything interesting? Not as much as I'd like. If I'm going to be honest, the meeting lasted 2 hours, and I listened to the recordings from both of my microphones. It starts out normally enough. Pandorai greets all the guests and boasts about how great his speech was. He comes across as a dick, but he doesn't say anything damning. Who was in attendance? Pandorai, 2 representatives from Axon City Business Council, Queen Priscilla, Lord Thresher, High Witch Gality, and a handful of high-ranking staffers from Pandorai's office. Did they discuss the Galtesian attack? Pandorai spoke to Gality for quite some time about the specifics of setting up a Scorelight mine. What sort of equipment to use, what spells they need to cast to protect the miners, that sort of thing. I thought those 2 would mention something damning, but they played their cards very close to their chests. Both of them were smart enough to know that even high-ranking staff members will leak information if it suits their personal interest. So we got nothing? Not nothing. There's 3 things of note. The first key piece of information happens right at the end of the night, when the things are starting to wrap up. Here, listen to this. Dad, you got a sec? Who's that we're hearing? Camilla, Pandorai's daughter. He hired her to work as his personal assistant. There's some unsurprising nepotism to add to the list of Pandorai's horrible character traits. Let me just rewind a bit. Dad, you got a sec? There's some paperwork I need you to sign. Do I ever get a break? Fine, hand it over. It's just another one of those Section 120... Stop. Can you sign it for me now? Treasury is right in my arse, and they wanted that document yesterday. Camilla, stop talking. Go put this in my safe. I'll deal with it tomorrow. But there's a deadline. That document was not supposed to leave my office, Camilla. Don't make a scene, but leave the party and take it back to my office immediately. I know I'm not supposed to... Do it. Now. I won't discuss this further. And then Camilla grumbles for a bit and she leaves the party. Before you ask, I checked the footage I recorded and couldn't get a good look at the document Camilla was referring to. I know it's in a manila folder with the words highly confidential printed on the front, but I have no clue what it could be. What was she saying? Section 1 something? I can't make out the second number she said. Pandorai cuts her off mid-sentence. And this isn't anything damning yet. Almost all policies have sections in them that could be referred to anything. But it's something urgent and the Treasury is involved. It's on its own, this means nothing. But I'm starting to piece something together. Listen to this. Oh yeah, mate. It's gonna be right ripper. 2 cannons, 4 working turrets, fully automatic targeting systems. It's gonna blow their little minds. That's Lord Thresher, isn't it? Is he talking about weapons? No, he's talking about a splash zone with a new theme park he's building. The key tidbit is here. Tax ain't gonna be a pain though, is it? I know things get tricky with different jurisdictions and all that. You humans sure know how to complicate things. Earning income from 2 different states won't be an issue. You lot manage all that on the federal level, right? We'll take care of everything, don't worry. As long as I don't get sued, then it's all fine with me, mate. Hey, do you ever run team building sessions with your staff? Warriors bond in the trenches of war, and we need playtesters to get the balance right. Send them over and we'll run a few rounds of water war. I'll even provide a free prize. A free pizza. I want pizza. My staff will get pizza when they deserve it. They need to
Hydration is
boost
the
their
key to
KPIs
performance.
a shit ton before I give any of them a day off. Hydrate? Okay, I can do that for you. I can do that while I dream of pizzas. Come on, mate, it'll be fun. What did he mean by different jurisdictions and income from 2 states? I looked into that bit. Lord Thresher operates a few different theme parks. He recently bought a failing water park in the town of Sirens Point. He's currently renovating and overhauling the site. Is Siren Point in another state? No, it's in Queensland, same as us. Well, that is until we were transported to the Bite, that is. So Thresher is worried about tax? How does the government handle income earned in the frack? Is it treated as a separate state? No, the Monster Girl Isles were annexed after Queen Priscilla's army was defeated, but they weren't given statehood. Income is declared by the states the Frack does business with, and at the moment, that's only in Queensland. So Thresher is confused about tax. It does sound awfully complicated. He mentioned 2 states, Hunter. That's significant. This whole Scorelite mine hasn't really been adding up to me. Sure, it's going to make a lot of money, but why go to such great lengths to teleport the entire city underwater? It's to solve the cost of living crisis, isn't it? To boost his polling numbers? Pandora won the last election with 71% of the vote. He doesn't need to boast his polling numbers, and he certainly doesn't care about the living conditions of Axon City citizens. So he's doing it for the money then? Personal enrichment? No, he's doing it for power. Pandora is trying to succeed from Queensland and form a new state of Australia. What? Really? Remember in the first recording when Camilla mentioned Section 120 something? The last bit was cut off, but sections 121 and 124 of the new Australian Constitution relate to the process of reforming the new states. I know that's just conjecture, but listening to this recording, this is Hector von Haas, a wealthy businessman with a very troubled past involving murder, tax fraud, and a shit ton of corruption. Murder? Thanks to these new rehab-based laws, all he's ever done is pay a small fine, and then he's back on the streets. The criminal justice system in this city is a mess. It is starting to show some flaws, but I do think it's a better system. Oh, color swap has hit 10 minutes, so let me just... Ha! I'm green again. In your face. We all good, mate? I've got creditors banging on my door, but if this all works, my problems are a thing of the past. I've held up my end of the bargain. They're all on board? We're having some trouble with the Cherapin tribe. They want to stake down here too, but my people are looking into it. We're going to allocate them some land near the center of the network. Whatever makes them happy. These Monster Girl tribes hold more cards than they realize. We can budge a little bit on the terms and conditions if we have to. The documents are with them now. You'll have them by the end of tomorrow. Brilliant. I've come up with something else that might interest you. My legal team was brainstorming some ideas and we came up with a name. Oh yeah? Down Under. Ooh, that's bloody bonza, mate. It works on a whole bunch of different levels. I still need to run it by the marketing team, but we'll wait until we're closer to the announcement date before we spill the beans. Won't be long now, mate. Won't be long. What do you think? Pretty damning, huh? Hunter? Sorry, there's a beetle flying around over there, and my brain desperately wants me to run over there and bat it out of the air. These catgirl instincts are a bit overwhelming. Would you like me to dangle a piece of string in front of you? Would that help you pay attention? You're the one who turned me into a catgirl. You don't get to complain. Wait a minute. Why didn't you drink the transformation serum? That would have worked just as well. I don't want to be a cat. Neither do I. This is pretty much confirms my theory, doesn't it? Pandora isn't content with being mayor. He's angling for premiership, which would give him significantly more power. Not just him, his allies too. The Citizens of Nereid have a small amount of protection due to religious freedom laws, but with the backing of a state premier behind them, they'd be pretty much untouchable. Same goes for all of his corrupt business cronies. Pandarai will set up a neutered new state corruption commission, who will just so happen not to pursue anyone involved with this cover-up. So you going public with this recording? Get the word out? This is an illegal recording, Hunter. We can't use it as evidence anywhere in Australia. It's not admissible. And if I aired this on my show, the only person that would be imprisoned as a result of this would be me. He's attempting to secede from the state government. Surely that counts as some form of treason. It doesn't matter. This recording gets us nowhere. We know what his plans are, but right now we can do absolutely nothing about it. So we need evidence? We need a paper trail. I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty. I'll crawl through the sewers to get a story if needed to. But I'm also a public figure. I'm recognized everywhere I go. But that's where you come in. You don't have a TV show. You're a nobody. And now that you're a cat girl, you can go wherever you like without being recognized. If you drunk the cat girl serum, you could have walked around anonymously too. Why didn't you do that? I don't want to have to deal with all that fur. You? And I've got rehearsals later this afternoon. I can't do this assignment, but you can. What is it you want me to do? Hector von Haus mentioned that he'd sent paperwork to the leaders of the Monster Girl tribes. That means right now, there's a damning piece of paper sitting on someone's desk waiting for a signature. The Monster Girl tribes are united under Queen Priscilla, ruler of the Burra Burra tribe. Her offices are based out of Orangey, which just so happens to be down here in the Bight with us. And what, you just want me to walk in there and take it? How am I going to do that? I choose to meet this late in the afternoon for a reason. It's 4:30 right now. Most businesses are winding down for the day. All of the executives bogged off after lunch. The only people left in those offices are the sad sacks who got stuck working close. They're operating at a third of their usual capacity at best. There are still people there, Chloe. I can't break in, and even if I did, wouldn't that also be illegally obtained evidence? I'm way ahead of you. Stealing evidence is illegal, but evidence received as a result of a clerical error, completely legal. I've got a private fax number. Now that the internet exists, they're incredibly cheap to purchase, but Australian legislation is slow. Official documents either need to be sent with a courier or faxed. Thanks to some surprisingly simple social engineering on my end, I was able to obtain the fax number of the mayor's office, and I've registered a number with a one-digit difference. It's 58 instead of 57. I need you to get to Queen Priscilla's office, find the document, use her fax machine, and send it to my number. Legally, it'll look like some admin assistant made a mistake, and we got ourselves some admissible evidence. That's clever, but I don't think I like that plan. Someone's gonna wind up getting fired because of that. If you've got another plan, then I'm all ears. Well, this is a tricky one. I don't care how you do it, Hunter. I just need those documents. I don't need the originals, but I need a paper trail with plausible deniability. Can you leave it with me? I'm sure I can come up with a better way to do this. Just send me the fax, Hunter. It's a one-person job up against the sovereignty of the entire city. This is way bigger than a single person. So I need to go to Orangey. Take the train. They're up and running now. By the time you get there, most of Queen Priscilla's staff will have clocked off for the night. There should be a walk in the park for you. I wouldn't say that. I need to head to practice, but take this. It's the number for a burner phone. Call me when the job is done. Do I get a burner phone too? No, I only bought one, but you'll be fine. If everything goes according to plan, then you got nothing to worry about. And if it doesn't go according to plan, relax, you'll be fine. Uh-huh. It's okay, you have 9 lives, you're a cat. Alright, so I've been asked to break into the government office and steal official documents. That's not a bad idea or anything. Should I really be doing this? Captain Necker asked me to investigate the mayor, but this feels like I'm taking things a bit too far. But succeeding from Queensland is also really extreme, and I don't want Pandarai to get away with this. Bloody hell. I'm in a real dilemma right now. I can head to Orangey and make a decision once I get there. I need to think about this for a minute. Well, so this is Orangey. It reminds me a lot of Atlantis, except the city is in a decrepit ruin. Were they built at the same time? These aren't new buildings. Could they also be as old as Atlantis? I'll have to ask Tabitha about it the next time I see her. But she doesn't seem to like to talk about ancient history. I think it brings up a lot of bad memories for her. Well, I'm going to assume that giant palace in the middle of the town square is Queen Priscilla's office. It looks like it's open to the public. Maybe I can walk straight in. I seem to have forgot completely about wanting to be a guy again, and I'm completely fine with this course of actions. Yeah, I've got it. Uh-oh. Hello, are you from Crazy Carapaces and Catering? Bugger, you're not holding a coffee, so I'm going to assume that's a no. Is this Queen Priscilla's office? It is, but we're closed for the day. I'm just waiting for my coffee order, and then I'm going to knock off for the night. Well, if you don't have my order, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sorry. I'll see myself out. Hey, leave a slice of pizza for me. Wait, I think that is literally the hallway to the Capra demon fight. It does kind of feel like it, but it feels like a real... Maybe the demon fight is based off of this hall? I don't know. Backgrounds are weird. You play too much Dark Souls. I guess this cat girl disguise really does work. Chloe wasn't just messing with me. It's actually helpful. I kind of just want to sit here, have a drink, enjoy. And the office isn't as quiet as I was hoping it would be. But if I get my hands on a coffee, then Sarah should leave. That sounds easy enough. I need to save. There's new options. A whole new city to explore. What's at the armor store? Start again from the top. Officer, we're going over this like 10 times now. Do we really have to keep doing this? I have deliveries I need to make. You mean you have evidence to destroy? I never said that. The only reason I'm still here is because you're not telling me the truth. How about you save us both time and admit you did it already? It's a relatively small crime. You'd be in and out of the rehab system in less than 2 days. All you have to do is watch a few lectures and say you won't do it again. I never did anything in the first place, though. Then we're starting again from the top, aren't we? And this time, you're going to describe your day in even more detail. I'm going to find a hole in your story, Serena. It's only a matter of time. Last night I closed the store at 5:30. I counted the money. Oh, I'm going to Miss Mermaid Reacts because I'm trying to sleep when I feel like it. Hi from hospital, though. I hope you feel better. I did post up all the old ones, so if you want to while you're recovering and you have access to your phone, you can go and watch the older videos and just, you know, enjoy a little bit of the old stuff, even if you can't vibe the whole time. I counted... Oh. If I have free time? Okay. Last night I closed up the store at 5:30 and counted the money. I put it all in the safe and the owner was there. He verified all the money was there. It was 5:30 exactly, or was it 5:35? Maybe it was the 5:31. I don't know the precise time. I'd remember something like that. It sounds like you're trying to cover up a gap in your timeline by being vague about time windows. That's not what I'm doing. Oh, aren't you now? Huh. I really don't like this officer's technique. They seem to have already reached a conclusion to what's happened here. They're not approaching the interview with an open mind at all. I thought the day shift would be better than this. I'm going to find it really hard to step in and correct them. From the outside, it really seems like they have the wrong suspect. There's a sign that says, Crazy Carapaces and Catering. I know what a carapace is, but why is it crazy? Aren't carapaces part of an animal's exoskeleton? How are you able to sell them separately? And what does this have to do with catering? The frack is a very different place to the surface, but this store appears to sell armor. I guess it also does catering? Alright, I'll ask the staff member what the deal is, but they're currently being interrogated by the police. Run it by me again from the top. Really? How many times are we gonna have to keep doing this? As many as it takes. She's just... How do you feel about Cat Hunter, by the way? I am in love. Cat Hunter is fuzzy and cute, and I feel sorry for her because she really didn't want to be a cat. What time did you leave the premises? Maybe 5:35? You can't name a specific time. Interesting. After I finished at work, I went to the library, and after that, I went to the Tattered Sale for karaoke night. I need specifics, Serena. At what time did you visit these locations? I wasn't really paying attention to the time. I was at the library for maybe an hour or two, and the karaoke line was massive, so I left the pub after a few hours. Can anybody collaborate your story? No. Then it seems we have a problem here, Serena. A witness reported your store being broken into at 6:39 p.m., and you don't have an alibi. Why would I break into my own work? I'd be the prime suspect if there was a robbery. And now you can see why I'm questioning you. You knew precisely how much money was in that safe. I didn't steal it. You can't prove you didn't. Oh wait, I do have an alibi. I have a membership card to the Tattered Sale. If you scan it on the app, it lists the times you visited. The free drinks apps? I've got it on my phone. Let's have a look at your card. See? I was at the tattered sale at 7:10 p.m. last night. There to spend your ill-gotten gains, no doubt. You scanned your card after the robbery took place. Ah. Anything you'd care to admit, Serena? I didn't steal the money. It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a word in edgewise. But there's a tavern. There's also apparently a library? The Royal Library. And the bakery. And, Terrific tridents. The Taco Connie pens. Those are the little crab monsters with tentacle legs, right? This place smells really fishy. I don't exactly hate it. These feline senses are really bloody weird. I must look. There's no people here, and the teriyaki stall has been abandoned. It's boarded up, and it won't be reopened anytime today. I wonder why. Isn't Taco Connie a really popular dish, even amongst humans? Someone posted a notice on the front counter. Let's give this a read. Under the Timothy Act, this red Taco Connie processing facility has been temporarily closed in order to comply with Orangey City Council regulations. This facility must be converted to a blue Taco Connie processing facility before it will be permitted to open. In their term, captive Taco Connie stocks must be fed at regular intervals. While members of the police are permitted to feed the Taco Connie, a staff member must provide food on 3 out of every 4 feeding cycles, or fines will be imposed. An additional staff member must be present to monitor the junction with the bite, and any seen creature incursions that are to be reported immediately, or fines will be imposed. So this place is closed, but there's still Taco Connie here, and I'm allowed to feed them if I want to? And the water channel here links up with the bite as well. That's a recipe for disaster, especially when employees don't show up to work. Hey fish, hello? Anyone here? It doesn't look like anyone's here. Maybe the smell is putting people off? If I wasn't a cat, I'd probably be really struggling right now. I'm even a little bit repulsed. It's such an overwhelming smell. Okay, so that doesn't help me. Terrific tridents? Ooh, they sell swords here. As you can clearly see, there would be no other culprit. A wild animal is responsible. The beast that has been terrorizing the bakery is no longer satiated with mere pastries. It's now roaming the town and leaving chaos and destruction in its wake. So an animal broke in here, damaged the store, and ate all of the money in the safe. I believe it was a cellulose-based diet. All of our paperwork relating to the past week's worth of sales were eaten too. There's no way of knowing how much money was taken. Australian banknotes aren't made of paper, they're plastic. The cash was stored in a hemp bag. The creature was eating that without a care for what was inside. Just look at the claw marks on the wall. Now that Orangey has returned to the bite, unimaginable horrors from the deep ocean are rampaging across our city. And you don't have to take my word for it. Go ask the staff at Orangey Baking or Orangey Bakery about their break-ins. This is a citywide vermin problem. Are you certain this wasn't a robbery? A burglar wouldn't damage the premises like this. What would they stand to gain from it? I've already spoken with the owner. We're going to lodge a claim with our insurer. An animal did this, and they're willing to cover the damage. The store's open, but the police officer is talking to one of the employees. A lot of the stock is in pretty rough shape, too. It looks like some sort of animal broke in here and messed up the place. There's scratch marks everywhere. Ooh, they've got stuff marked as free. That's fun. Most of this stuff is pretty mangled, but this trident looks interesting. It's completely trashed, and I couldn't be used for anything at all. But there's a charm bracelet attached to the handle in surprisingly good condition. I'm pretty sure these are collectible. I wonder if there's a way I can get it off. Can I just undo that? No, I got a collectible. There's the armor store, there's the tavern. Let's go to this bakery. Something here smells good. Bakeries always have a nice aroma, but something about this one is very different. I'm not entirely sure what I'm smelling, but I like it. I need some sort of excuse to enter Queen Priscilla's office. Maybe I can pretend to be a coffee delivery person? An old sign here that says Orangey Bakery, but it looks pretty beat up. There's a much newer sign that says Star Cake on the rear of the building. It looks like this place has been taken over by new management and is being renovated. I wouldn't say they're doing a particularly good job. They must be pretty early on in the process. The front is fine, but out back is a complete utter mess. What went on here? It almost looks like a wild animal trashed the place. There's claw marks on the bend. That doesn't look good. Hanging around here at dusk might not be a great idea. Hold up, what's this? Someone's thrown away a statue? It's some sort of deep-sea leviathan creature. It looks really intimidating, and something about it is really freaking me out. I don't think this should be in the bin. I'll take it with me for now, but I'll check that I'm allowed to keep it with the, I'll check that I'm allowed to keep it with the new owner. I don't know. I have a feeling that this is no ordinary statue. Hello? A customer. This late? Maybe I need to rethink my opening hours. Welcome to Star Cake. Just so you know, all our cakes and pastries have sold out. It's our first day opening, and business was a lot busier than we were expecting. I've got so much work to do today, it's insane. I'm gonna be here all night cleaning up. Unless you want a bunch of fish cakes that are about to go off. All I have to offer you now is a coffee, but I make a mean cappuccino. What'll it be? First day? It's your first day? Are you new to the job, or is this the new store new? A bit of both. I've embarked upon the next stage in my career journey, and today has been hectic as all gets out. So business is going well? It hasn't been without its fair share of issues, that's for sure. Some sort of wild animal got into the back room and trashed the place. That took forever to clean up. Thankfully, I'd come in early and I was able to clean it up. Most of my ingredients were delivered fresh, but I had to throw out a fair bit of stock, which delayed opening. The delayed opening pissed off a few people. Some cosplay dickhead went off at me after I explained to him that an animal had destroyed my store, but he didn't care. Thankfully, all the other customers I served were extremely pleasant. I sold through all of my stock, except for the fish cakes, that is. I thought they'd appealed to the local Monster Girl population, but I might have mixed up their demographics a little. I'm counting today as a win, though. If this keeps up, I'll be in business for a long time. I'm glad to hear it. You have a previous job. So what do you do before you open a bakery? You don't recognize me? No. Oh, you're not from Obsidian Peak, are you? You're a human who was transformed into a cat girl? Relax, no judgment for me. But most of the monster girls know who I am, for better or for worse. Who are you? My name's Jenna. I'm a former officer in the Galtesian Navy. I was in the Fleet of the Round. Ah. I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I worked hard to atone for them. I was the first high-ranking officer to defect, and I provided crucial intel that led to the fall of the Menzies Point. That was the Monster Girl tribe's first major victory against the Galtesian Navy. Wolf Cop. Oh my god. I will never forget Wolf Cop. Thank you. I helped thwart a dozen more attacks, but at this point, all of the information I have on the Navy is woefully outdated. I live as a civilian now. You were born in Galthus? Unfortunately, yes, and for many years I thought I was doing the right thing. Some monster girls are always going to hate me, but if I hadn't switched sides and turned the tide of war, then the free monster girl cities wouldn't be standing today. I feel like I've done my part. So you transitioned from leading a military strike force to working as a baker. Military life isn't for me. I'm much happier now. Galtus. So what was living in Galtus like? I don't think you'll like my answer. Was it bad? No, it wasn't bad at all. Life in the capital is peaceful. People prosper and children pray in the streets. The people there are good and kind, but they're hopelessly naive. The capital pumps out propaganda of the ever-present monster girl threat and their non-stop quest to take over the Galtesian land and kill everyone living there. To the people of Galtus, the monster girl tribes are a savage horde that wants to kill them and everyone they care about. Of course, the truth is much more complicated than that. The Galtesian Navy are the instigators, and they're claiming more and more territory to expand the empire. The people of Galtus don't know that King Harold tells them they're reclaiming old ancestral land, but it's land that doesn't belong to them. I spent my whole life thinking I was fighting a just cause, but it was only after I was assigned to an outpost deep in enemy territory that I discovered the truth. We were the real monsters. So the capital is brainwashing the people of Galtus into waging war against monster girl tribes and now the surface as well? I don't know how they spun the war on the surface. That surprised even me. I'm generally got no idea what they're planning. So you formed a rebellion group, rose up against Naval Command. No, I blew up an arms depot and hightailed it out of there. But I did more than most. Hey, good on you. I think you've done the right thing. Thanks for sharing details on your personal life. Everyone knows about my past at this point. What's the harm in telling one more person? Coffee, please. I could really go for a coffee. Can I have a cappuccino? Excellent choice. Now, were you aware you can save 50 cents if you bring a keep cup from home? I saw the sign, but I don't have a keep cup. We've got some for sale, only $15, but you'll get me your money back on your 13th coffee. I'll just grab it in a takeaway cup. No problem, I'll make your coffee now. Just tap your card in the machine when you're ready. Why would I buy a keep cup? If I was going to carry a mug around with me, I'd fill it with coffee before I left my house. I'll charge this my credit card rather than my savings account. I'm pretty sure Captain Nekarai will reimburse me for this later. I might be assisting Chloe, but this ties into my Pandarai investigation. I'll fill him in the details of this one once I finish up here. Here's your coffee. Enjoy it. I hope to see you at Star Cake again. Fish cakes, you said? You said you had fish cakes for sale? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, those were a mistake. I ran a few pop-up stalls at the Obsidian Peak markets as a test run for the grand opening, and my most popular menu item were Frisch Roe free ends. They doubled the sale-through rate of hotcakes. I had a winning item, but my market was predominantly cat girls, who clearly have very different palate to your everyday monster girl. I didn't even sell a single friend. I've resorted to giving them away. I'll have to chuck them all in the bin at the end of the day anyway. Man, they smell really good. Cat girls such as yourself really like to mix the mix of almond and fish eggs. I personally think the roe adds a nice savory punch without ruining the texture, but other customers seem to think differently. I'm gonna have to buy one of those. I made these earlier in the morning. They're not as fresh as they could be. You can have a free sample, but just be aware that it isn't my best work. Thanks. My human side is telling me this is a terrible idea, but Cat Girl Hunter is taking control. Oh, whoa, that was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. I knew it. It was just a demographic problem. Maybe I could look into supplying these in bulk to a bakery in Obsidian Peak? Offer a partnership? That might be a good side hustle. Could I possibly take one of these to go? No worries. Go for your life, mate. Hey, I found this scary statue in the rubbish bins out back. Did you throw it out by mistake? What are you doing looking through my rubbish bins? It's a cat girl thing? I know how it looks like a bomb went off back there, but I'm dealing with some animal control issues at the moment. I've reported to the council. They said they'll send someone out in the next day or two to set up a trap. I wish they would come right now, but it is what it is. But the statue you're holding, it was meant to be in the bin. I'm renovating the exterior of Star Cake, and that statue is part of the old orangey bakery facade. The big Leviathan doesn't exactly make you crave flaky pastries, now does it? So you don't want this? No, you can keep it. It's not worth anything. There's statues like this all over town. Oh, is there now? Fuck, now I have to collect all the statues all over town.
Hydration is the key to performance.
I better get going. Nice meeting you. I need to hydrate. Red! 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 You want to see me truly be evil? You want to see true evil? Okay, I'm red, right? But I'm also not rags anymore. I'm evil. Damn it. I tried. I really did. I wasn't quick enough. Okay, I guess I'll go back to being Rax. I'm wearing the Teen Titans shirt, though. I'm dressed up like Terra now. From Teen Titans. It's your fault. Fine, I'm red. You monster. I'm already red. Do I become more red? Is that an option? This is what happens when I made it more red. I've combined two different reds. And this is what we have now. This is how we exist. I was getting noodles. I'm double red now. Fuck, this blush just looks even more like blush. Damn it. Damn it, I just said it's blush. Look over there. You too. I have a creepy statue. Hey, wait. Can I combine these two things? No, okay. I got a fish tank. Can I feed the... If you feed chips to a bunch of seagulls, they usually follow you around for a while. Would the same principle apply to feeding Takokani? They're just crabs, right? Could I lure them around with food? I need a distraction that wouldn't hurt anyone. Maybe I could unleash a bunch of tentacle crabs in Queen Priscilla's office? Then I could open a window in the commotion and her important documents could accidentally fly out the window? This might need some more refinement, but I've got the start of a plan here that won't get anyone fired. Alright, let's see if any Takokani come to eat the crab cakes. Here, crabbies, I've got some dinner for you. Ah! A bunch of weird little underwater centipede things swarmed around and ate all the fish cakes before they could sink to the bottom. Creepy. I'm glad I didn't run into those things out in the bite. Well, I'm not going to summon an army of tentacle crabs while these things are swarming around. Maybe I find a way to get rid of them? Leviathan statue? I'm going to have to go get more crab cakes. Hello, bakery. Hey, real quick, just out of curiosity, could I have more of those fish cakes? Sure thing. Yay! I'm just gonna leave now, don't mind me. I'm guessing the Royal Library is where I want to go. I haven't gone to the tavern yet. Let's go to the tavern. Ooh, I like this place. I'll be right there. I'm setting up for the night. Just give me a second. Ooh, this is much more modern nightclub than I was expecting. And it's called the Tattered Sail. Isn't that also the name of Pandora's Pub in Accent City? Did he open a second location in Orangey? I guess there'd be a market for it. I haven't seen any other nightclubs in this monster city. But it's still quite early in the evening. But there's already a big line for the karaoke machine. I guess the novelty of poorly sung live music hasn't worn off in Monster Girl cities yet. They've got a lost and found basket here. I guess karaoke nights can get pretty wild. There's a lost mobile phone in here. Someone's going to come looking for it. Either that or someone's going to nick it. A lot of car keys, but these ones look different to the others. Oh, come on. These are the exact same tradie keys I went to all the hassle picking up with the magnet at Horror Halls. It's been a grand total of 1 day, and that tradie has already lost them? And there's Thresher's master key card as well. Ugh, why are these people always losing their things? There's even a library card in here. Hold up, there's a picture of a night girl on the front. I saw her on the way over here. It lists the book she checked out on the back, and she certainly checked out some rather interesting novels? She borrowed one last night at 6:41 called Tantric Tentacles, Tales of Tantalizing Temptation. That's certainly a title. I'll take this with me for now. I'll return it once I'm done with it. Excuse me. Hey there, how can I help you? Can I have a drink? Can I order a drink? Of course you can, but we only have a limited menu before 6 p.m. City Council is rather strict about the sale of alcohol. If you tap your membership card in the council in front of you, I'll bring up the menu. Membership card? I don't have one of those. No problem. Just enter your details on the machine behind you and I'll print one out for you. Oh, thanks. I'd rather not have anything linking my cat girl identity to my real one. I'm gonna have to enter a fake name. Let's go with Catherine Cat. It's not the most subtle fake name out there, but it's easy enough for me to remember. Did you get the machine working? Yep. And so I just scan this card on the register. Just tap it on the side when you're ready to make an order. How to order? So how to order drinks in? Just tap your membership card on the register. It'll bring up the menu. Then I'll make you a drink for you. Okay. Did you see a girl named Serena here last night? That's not a name I'm familiar with. She has blonde hair, wears a suit of armor, has a big flowing cape. This is a Monster Girl pub. Most people wear armor. Fights break out pretty regularly. So you wouldn't remember what time this girl arrived at the pub? I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry. Is there a CCTV? Of course, but I can't let you see it. Even the police need a warrant to review our footage. That makes sense. Thanks anyway. Leave. Better get going. Use my new card. Coming right up. Yay! I don't know why I have liquor, but now I have liquor. You're a delivery person after all. I was here. Here's one large cappuccino, nice and hot. I ordered a flat white. That's what I meant to say. Are there crabs in this coffee? Because when I placed my order, I specified no crabs. It's just coffee? Finally, why were you being so weird before? If you did deliveries for crazy carapaces and catering, then why didn't you just say so? Did you bring the rest of the food? Is it in your van outside? Yes? Great, just place it in the conference room. It's the first door on the left down here. I've got to go. I'm late to a cosplay meetup. Thanks for the coffee. Enjoy. I can hear noises coming down from the hall. I think there are people here after hours. That's disappointing, but I have a feeling sneaking into a royal palace wouldn't be this easy. At least I'm making progress. This isn't the library, this is the reception desk. Look around. This is the reception area for the administration area of Queen Priscilla's palace. There's a desk here, but important documents inside. And these will most be inside personal office. There are a few areas behind me that are open to the general public, but there's not a whole lot of people walking around at the time of day. The cafe is closed, so is the museum, but it looks like the library is open after hours. Maybe I'll swing by. A bit of background research never hurts. Wowzers, this is the fanciest library I've ever seen. I'm gonna guess that the cat form isn't as temporary as Chloe claimed. It's probably gonna be added to my my transformation. At least you aren't doing this in the bunny outfit. Bunny outfit as a kitty would have been really funny in retrospect, but there was time shenaniganery going on, and I kind of felt like it was a bad idea. It's one of those modern libraries that lets you eat food and talk quietly too. There's a nice little cafe and everything, and I'll have to come back here during opening hours. Okay, look around. Alright, there's a security scanner at the front door. It says all library books must be checked out via the terminal or the alarm will go off. I don't want that, but I can always read through some books without taking them out of the library. The upper floors appear to be closed off for the night, but there's a popular book section. Some of them look pretty interesting. The Queen of Cocktails. Classic cocktail pop on the surface. Ingredients: coffee, honey, surfer, bamboos, bamboo, deluxe after it's a VIP. I don't know why I need to know that. Any spooky ghosts or anything? Looks like I'm alone here. Okay. Angling in the bite. Oh. Let's see. Jackal will be found in the depths of water. Predators creatures are ravenous and will eat any food that come across. However, some anglers reported that they hate the taste of pineapple. Skitter peas are the scourge of the sea. They're fast, swarm in massive numbers, and will devour bait in seconds. No one wants to eat them either. They're pig eaters, and soaking your bait in any form of chemical additive will be enough to make them lose interest. So they just don't like pineapples. But the Queen of Cocktails, coffee, honey, cream, ice. Theoretically, that's a chemical additive. Bamboo deluxe cocktail. So I'm going to need a different drink as well. Origin is a historically rich city with a wide variety of features and a wide variety of creatively striking architecture triumphs. Originally serving as the hastily constructed base camp of the resistance during the Dragon Wars, this city quickly evolved in its own identity. It was largely out of practicality, as the early settlers needed to protect their homes from rogue dragons. One of the most effective techniques utilizing was the strategy of deployment of guardian statues, fierce carvings that would scare off any scavenging creatures. They can still be found adorning buildings in Orangey to this day, preventing any wild animals from straying into the city. Well, that explains all of the things. Monsters of the deep. Let's see. The precise origins of Scarians are unclear, but it's widely believed that they are native sea creatures that evolved bipedal forms due to repeated exposure to magical radiation leaking from the source. Some creatures in the bite have yet to be identified. Ancient churro farmers... Churro? Spoke of a fearsome... There's a churro farm. A fearsome churro farm. Nope. Don't get distracted. Serpents would devour entire fields of crops, and dozens of sightings of this creature reported every year. However, no photos exist of the beast. Sketches by bewildered onlookers are the only evidence of the creature's existence. If you get stuck, there are guidebooks for every puzzle on Steam. Nice. I will fumble my way through everything. The Galtus was once a peaceful seafaring nation. While if they were territorial disputes with the Monster Girl tribes, they were mere scuffles compared to the alt-warfare of modern times. The rise of militarism can be attributed to one man, the self-appointed King Harold. King Harold arrived in Galtus claiming to be a speaker of God, a savior sent from another world to assert humanity's dominance in the Frack, which he called God's country. Galtesian religion claims that the Monster Girl tribes are demonic hellspawn that must be wiped out before they can exert their evil influence on humanity. But what if I want to be, you know, an evil shark girl that has a bad influence on humanity? Is that an option? Oh no, the timer ran out. I'm no longer red. Wow, who would have ever thought? Library doesn't belong to me. There's some sort of facial recognition technology at play here. It's just a simple barcode scanner. I scan my card here. Alright, maximum allowance of books is 2, but I've already got one out on loan. Ooh, Serena bought the novel titled Tantric Tentacles, Tales of Tantalizing Temptation at 6:42 p.m. last night. That sounds very raunchy. Oh well, whatever floats your boats. I can only take one book with me. Which one should I borrow? You are a monster, and in 3 minutes I won't be Rags anymore. I'll be Xadlly. So enjoy your small victory for now, because I will have my revenge. This one. Ah, pizza's here. Huh? Hold up, you don't have any pizzas. Ricky, we need to place another order. It's been an hour now. Has the reception girl left already? We should send her on a beer run. Ew, it looks like there's some sort of gross office party going on. It's not particularly debauched, but it doesn't seem like my idea of a fun time. There's about a half a dozen people here, and they all seem pretty wasted. They've eaten a lot of food, too. The staff here seem pretty out of it, too, particularly the older men, but Queen Saprilla's office is on the other side of this conference room. I can't just waltz in there, not with all these people hanging around. Can I just... That won't do any good here. Ew, did you drag that thing out of the trash? We threw out all those nasty statues months ago. This is a new age of office for new age people. Go put that back in the bin where it belongs. These two were really part of this building until recently? Interesting. My gut's telling me there's something important about these statues. Maybe I should do some research on them. I have the statue research. Can I combine them now? No, okay. I will hug you. I will hug you too. One more minute, and then I don't have to be Rags anymore, and then I'll just be Xadlly, and then I guess Ginger will make me Rags again, because you guys love having me all blushy. I'll have to come back. They've got Lafayette statues door in the building too. I had a feeling they might. There's my pink savior. Have you brought something that proves my innocence? Actually, I have a broken Leviathan statue I found in the garbage ordinary bakery. I'm sorry, I'm not following. What does this have to do with anything? Well, these are guardian statues. They ward off sea creatures. They've existed in Orangey for centuries. All of the old buildings have them. What does this have to do with anything? I brought a book with me to discuss them. They were invented by the ancient founders of Orangey as a way to ward off dragons. I never said this store was attacked by a dragon. Do you see any scorch marks around here? Dragons don't exist anymore. But these statues still scare off sea creatures. It says so right here in the book. Sounds like an old wives' tale to me, mate. Orangey Bakery has been attacked by a sea monster ever since the city sank. You kept referring to Orangey Bakery, but it's not called that anymore. The store is under new management. It's called Starcake now. And the new owner is renovating the store, and they foolishly took down all of the guardian statues adorning the building. This slightly damaged statue we've got with me now, I pulled it out of the trash at Starcake. Starcake removed all of their guardian statues, and now they're being attacked by sea creatures looking for food every night. Then one of these sea creatures wandered over here. If anything, this just backs up my theory even further. Hey mate, look above your head. That looks an awful lot like one of those guardian statues to me. It seems your wild animal theory doesn't stack up. Please, this is just superstitious nonsense. We've got the literature to back it up, and I think I've got a pretty clear picture as to what went on here. Let me lay down the timeline. Last night, you closed the store and put the money in the safe. The owner signed off on it and you locked up the shop. Except you didn't actually leave. You came back in and then spent the next half an hour or so trashing the store to make it look like an animal did it. That's conjecture. I'm not finished. Then you headed across town to dig the same exact thing at Crazy Carapaces and Catering, which is another robbery my colleague is investigating. The reason you were so insistent that an animal did it is because it's easier to blame a third party than another person who would have an alibi of their own. No, you were trying to take the easy way out. An animal didn't rob Terrific Tridents, and an animal didn't rob Crazy Carapaces. It was you. Seeing the depths to which our police force has fallen gives me an endless amusement. Your story is full of holes, and you couldn't even reach this conclusion with the help from a member of the general public. As soon as I closed the store, I went into the incredibly popular pub, the Tattered Sail. There's always a line to get in, and I have a membership card stamped with the entrance time of 5:50 p.m. Let me see that. So I couldn't have robbed Terrific Tridents. I wouldn't have had enough time. And as for this baseless claim that I was somehow involved with the break-in at Crazy Carapaces, feast your eyes on this. Is that a picture of you singing karaoke? Dashing, aren't I? And you can keep that copy and frame it on your wall if you'd like. I've made a multitude of copies. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. The line for karaoke is 6 hours long. I had that photo taken just after midnight. Ask anyone that was at the pub last night. The karaoke line was colossal. I was there. I saw the line. I didn't get to sing Full Moon Love Ballad until 2 in the morning. And I was going to assume you had a souvenir photo taken? Of course. Well then, there you go. I couldn't have robbed Terrific Tridents, and I couldn't have robbed Crazy Carapaces. I have a flawless alibi. Your maniacal laughter isn't exactly convincing me you're innocent, mate. But I am innocent, and I have the evidence to back it up. Maybe an animal didn't rob my store, but it certainly wasn't me. You're barking up the wrong tree, officer. Watch it. Am I free to go now, or are you going to carry on this charade even longer? Let's go through your story again. Start from the top. We can do this as many times as you like. We're still going to reach the same conclusion. I had absolutely nothing to do with this robbery. Work, library, pub. That's my alibi. What else do you want me to say? And that's all you have to say when I have this choice, but you arrest you under suspicion of burglary. Show me your hands. What? No, this isn't fair. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I recently found this and I think you might be the rightful owner. Step back, citizen. I'm dealing with a dangerous criminal here. It's a library card. It was handed in at the lost and found at the Tattered Sail. It has your name and picture on it. I'm confident it's yours. I appreciate you returning this, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment. Hands now. It's really funny. I went to the library myself at 6:45 last night, and I was actually going to borrow Tantric Tentacles Tales of Tantalizing Temptation myself. What the heck kind of book do they have at this library? I tried to find it, but I checked on the computer system, and you checked it out at 6:41. I only missed you by a few minutes. Oh, my library. All the books I've checked out are displayed on the back. I do have an alibi. Tantric Tentacles? Essential Squid Sessions? Those are some interesting books to borrow. Okay, no more rags. I'm gonna get rid of rags. Haha! As red, Xadlly. I'm actually kind of orange. Your evil plan has been thwarted. Ignore how blushy this makes me look. I'm embracing orangearian culture in all its forms. No, you're reading erotic tentacle porn. I didn't even realize it existed in written form. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. I borrowed the book at 6:41, and the Grand Library is a 15-minute walk from here. I couldn't have robbed the Crazy Carapaces at 6:39. I was in the library at the time. It appears my hunch was incorrect. I believe you may still have some involvement in this incident, but for the moment you are free to go. Thank you for cooperating with Axon City Police Department. Enjoy your evening, citizen. Oh yeah, because I'm absolutely going to enjoy spending my evening frantically catching up on all the orders I missed because you were interviewing me for 3 hours. I've got so much work to do, this is ridiculous. Excuse me. I didn't catch your name. And someone redeems rags, you will always wonder. I will always wonder. And my name's Kat. Kat, you're a legend. You couldn't have timed that any better. If you hadn't returned my library card just then, I'd be spending the night behind bars. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, then just let me know, okay? You really helped me out of a bind there. I didn't do it deliberately or anything. I was just funny timing, that's all. Although, could I ask for one favor? Sure. Is there any chance I could borrow your library card a bit longer? Mine wasn't working, and I needed to fix it up with the librarian in the morning, but there's a cookbook I need to borrow, and I've got guests coming over tonight. Oh, no problem. If you drop the book and my library card here tomorrow, I can return it for you. There's no problem at all. Thanks, Serena. No worries, Kat. Can I just talk to you now? You doing okay? Sorry you had to go through all that. That's fine. It's not the first time I've been treated as a suspect by the police. The crime rate in this region is astronomical, and I really should move somewhere else. I thought about moving from Accent City to Orangey would help, but nope, it's just as bad here, and we're all basically in one interconnected megacity at this point. Things aren't going to get any better until they start locking people up for good. It's well and truly out of hand. I'm not sure that locking people up is the answer. You'd feel differently if you worked in retail. I do work in retail. That's the thing. I do work in retail. Pandora, I better have some good policies come next election because he is very close to losing my vote with this rehab nonsense of his. Not that I'm against giving people a second chance, but robberies like this keep happening, and innocent people like me keep getting caught in the crossfire. I've wasted hours talking to that officer, and now I'm late with all my deliveries. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor and run this trade at Queen Priscilla's office? They were throwing a party and I wasn't able to complete my food order. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm really falling behind here. Sure, I can take it. I was headed that way anyways. Thanks, you're lifesavers, truly. Cool, I got the food. Okay, so if I go to the tavern now and talk to you. Excuse me. Hey, can I help? Hey, was Jude here last night? Do you see a man named Jude here last night? What does he look like? Light pink hair, wears a suit of armor, carries around a fencing sword? There was a VIP wearing armor last night. One of the other girls said he was extremely rude, but I don't know his name. I don't know what he looked like. Do you remember what time this was? I don't. I can't really confirm whether anyone was in the pub last night. I was completely flat out the whole time, sorry. That's okay, thanks for anything. You said VIP perks. What kind of perks does a VIP get? I actually have to look it up. Only about 24 of our customers qualify for VIP status. Let's see here. You get a nicer membership card with a gold border, 1 free drink a month. How much money do you have to deposit to get a VIP status? 10 grand. Bloody hell. You also get access to the full drinks menu, including ultra-exclusive bamboo extravaganza cocktail. The bamboo drink is VIPs only? That was the one I wanted to try the most. And you also get 15-minute web call with the Mayor Pandora himself every 6 months. So the only people who use the system are going to be political lobbyists looking for direct access to the mayor. Don't forget money launderers! That being said, there are a few die-hard karaoke fans who think the VIP status is worth it. VIPs are allowed to skip the karaoke line for 3 songs a night. That doesn't sound like much, but the karaoke line can get as long as 6 hours. Seriously? Oh yeah, it's crazy popular. I think it's a Monster Girl thing, is Obsidian Peak like this too. Yes? The karaoke machine has a scoring system, and whenever you clear a song, it prints out a commemorative photo. People go mad for them. Everyone wants one of those collectible photos with a high score on them. So VIPs can skip the 6-hour karaoke line and sing as much as they want? It says they can skip the line outside too. The bouncers usually make people wait for 15 minutes to vet out any troublemakers, but VIPs can walk straight in. Interesting. Hey Jude? Buddy? Pal? So you left work at 5:35? Then went straight to the Tarred sale. I didn't rob terrific tridents. I didn't rob crazy carapaces. I'm an innocent man. You keep saying that as many times as you like, but it doesn't make it true. And you can't arrest me without evidence. I've got a flawless alibi. Do I just bring up the book again? I can disprove your alibi, Jude. Oh, can you now? You went to the tired cell. Your entry time should be visible on the back of your card. And I'm gonna bet your entry time was after 6:39 p.m. You went there after you robbed Crazy Carapaces. I went to the tired cell immediately after work. I finished the line, I walked up at 5:35, and after 15 minutes, I was let in at 5:50 p.m. See? Here's the proof on my membership card. But then I waited 6 hours for my turn at karaoke, which I can also back up with evidence. My alibi is flawless. I couldn't have robbed either store. Oh. His alibi is flawless. Yeah, you didn't. Well. See? What am I looking at here? You're looking at nothing, because this doesn't disprove anything. I was at the tired sale all night. That's not it. Can I just give him a drink? I'd rather this. With a drink? Yeah, because it's a cocktail, and you... What are you doing with this? I really thought I had something. I need to go a different way. Frack. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, okay, so if I go here, and I could disprove his card if it was a VIP card, but he doesn't have a VIP card, theoretically. So if I combined this with this, I get this. And now I can drop this in the water. Ah! Is there just the one? I didn't think this planet through enough. I don't really know what to do. And now Attacker Connie appears to be following me. Should I feed him? I got a little bit of crab cake left. Maybe I have made things significantly worse. He's probably not going to leave now. Well, this hardly seems the stampede I was hoping for, but maybe I can scare some people off with this guy. Although he's more cute than intimidating. People are more likely to stop and pat him than run away. I have Squeeb. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing now. I got it. I'm smart. Excuse me. Yeah, can I help you? How do I order? Chef membership card. You have another cocktail? Ah! It's a tentacle monster. It's gonna eat me. It's just an honey. He's not gonna do anything. Get it away! Get it away! Ah! Outside with you. It's okay, he's gone. Bloody hell, that was a close one. Are you alright? Sorry, those things scare the absolute crap out of me. Really? They're a bit slimy, but I think they're pretty harmless. Harmless by frack standards. This is a world where mermaids eat their boyfriends and don't give a second thought afterwards. Sorry, I'm always on edge whenever I'm rostered on the work in the frack. This isn't my natural environment. I'm a city girl, not a frack girl. You aware that Accent City is in the frack now too, right? I try not to think about it. I'm having enough existential panic attacks as it is. The cocktail smells really good, but I don't want to drink it right now. I'm on a case and I need to keep my senses. I feel I use this drink for something though. Hey, Serena, would you like a drink? No thanks, I have an early evening tonight. It's a very stressful day. Yeah, I bet. Hey, Serena. Quick question. Okay. How do you feel about little squid guy? Oh, hey there, little guy. I know these taco cani are basically pigeons, but I can't help feeding them whenever I see one. They're just too cute. You'll like this one. It's got salmon on it. Oh, he likes it. You gotta be careful when you feed taco cani. So many dishes have crab meat in them. Do taco cani get really angry when they see people eating crab meat? No, the opposite. They're like chickens. They go mad and start eating each other. No one likes the taste of taco cani more than taco cani. Oh. Should we really be eating these guys? Should we really be eating cows and pigs? They're smarter than taco cani, and people have no problem eating them. I guess that's true. Huh. Have I missed something? I have a crab. I see that. You're not just running away from a taco cani? They're basically a slimy dog. They don't scare me. The center crab might not be as startling distraction as I thought it might be. Maybe I should put him back. This time proves you weren't at the town until 6:30 p.m. I'm not following, nor am I. I have no theory. Oh my gosh. Do I just... That gets rid of my sandwiches. What about drink? Oh, these technically aren't scissors, but pincers. That kind of same thing, I guess. Hold still, little guy. I need you too. Hey, don't snip me. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to use your primary claws as a crude tool. Stop, pinch this instead. Well, that was painful, but at least I got the charm off. This wasn't one of my better ideas. But hey, I got the charm. Okay. Right, scan my chart, return the book over here. I need to borrow the cookbook. I'm smart. Okay. What book should I read? I want The Queen of Cocktails next. Okay. Use the card. We want the cookbook. Then I leave. And well, we're figuring out the robbery, and then I'll go deal with the theft, because I don't know. But okay. No, excuse me. Let's see, how can I help? That doesn't help me. I don't have a VIP card. Okay, can I have more coffee? No problem. Can I have more fish cakes? Can I combine you two? Do not combine anything to disprove Jude. Okay. With a coffee? Thanks, Kat, but I'm okay. I appreciate the offer, though. I don't need to combine anything to disprove Jude. Okay. I already found the charm bracelet. Everything else is a pile of junk. Who's this coffee for, then? No, I just grabbed an extra coffee for no reason. Threw this out here. Okay, I've gotten a little bit lost. I could leave a copy for Sarah to find tomorrow as a nice surprise, but I'll be cold and gross by then. Go deeper in. Hello, I am Mrs. Cass Crazy Catering. I got a delivery for you. Hey, the food is here. Sorry about the delay. There was a mix-up with police and I was held up with them for a while, but it's all good. It was just some understanding. We got all sorted. Oh, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. That's the good stuff, baby. So now you've got your food. I bet you're all gearing to go home, right? Huh? This party's just getting started. And then we wrap up, we're gonna head straight